Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. And it is March. Welcome to March. Listen, we have been going through February with quite the event and a sale like no other. So I have had so many requests. We ended at 1 p.m. yesterday afternoon. And I got to tell you, I have had literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of emails and questions. And is there still this available? Could the sale go on? It is March, but it also is our final day of the week. And it just, you know what? I think out of the generosity of our spirit here at TVON, we are going to go ahead and give you a surprise sale extension for today only. 3 more hours. Let's do it just to round out the week. We don't see you till Wednesday, so it just seems fitting. Even though it's the beginning of the month, let's give you one Sunday surprise. Sale extended for 3 more hours. You've got the bonus of 12% off. Oh boy. Hi. Bear with us. Well, you can tell we're ready to go. We've got a very, very special 12% off everything that you shop for today. So that is going to be really exciting. I know for those of you that missed out on the studs yesterday, boy, what a value that was. Well, it's not too late. We're going to get those little encore presentation. Also, the matching pendant that was here to go with those studs. They get an encore presentation as well. I'm very excited about that. And then if you love diamonds, and who doesn't love diamonds? We all do. We've got a very special cross pendant that's going to be a new one. It's actually something we haven't done before in oval stones. And so we're going to bring that to you. Oval diamonds, huge sizes. These are the big quarter carat in a cross pendant. We'll see that in yellow and white gold. Also have a new Paraiba. Okay, Potaiba, I know. New Potaiba sounds very scary because it sounds very expensive. This one is not. We're going to bring you one of the most beautiful colors. This is one that I own, at least in this color, that I adore. It's one of my favorite stones in my entire collection. We're going to bring that to you as well. In a bridge mounting, it's a very distinctive, very saturated blue-green. It's got this really intense color, and it's so clean. So we're going to see that in a bridge, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be one of the most affordable ways to get a Potaiba in a ring. Also have, I'll tell you, you can tell this show wasn't one of those that was scheduled for a sale at all, because there's also big premieres like this one. The largest yellow diamond band we've ever done in our history, 3 carats in size, 3 carats of yellow diamonds. That means that each and every yellow diamond in this ring, because there are 5 stones, that's kind of the typical size we see in diamond bands. We've got the 60 pointers in yellow diamonds, so that's coming up for you. It's cushion cuts. They are amazing. That's just one band. And then, of course, they stack, they layer beautifully. So that's a little bit of a lay of the land of what we're going to see on this fabulous 1st of March as we get you ready for shopping and sailing and maybe springtime on the horizon. You can start to envision, I mean, think about it. A week from today is already daylight savings. So keep that in mind. That means we lose the hour, yes. But also it means that spring is right around the corner, right? A little longer days, more sunlight to our days. So very excited about that. So again, if you want a little refresh, something for the jewelry collection to add to that specialty collection that you already have been building, this is the day to do it. So you ready? Final 3 hours, a little surprise. I thought, you know what? It felt like Sunday yesterday because the end of the sale. We've got Sunday here, so let's give you a live 3 hours of extra savings, and there's still a ton of brand new to show you. And so it's very exciting. And again, requests are welcome. Let me know what those requests might be. We'll help you out with everything, okay? So last 3 hours, this is it. By the time I see you on Wednesday night, we're going to have a lot of brand new. And don't worry, we'll still keep the values going, but 12% off ends today. So at 1 o'clock today, get ready. Let's take a look at this. A turquoise earring. This is really special. It's a turquoise stud, actually. And so again, for those of you that have been begging me, oh, please tell me that it can go on. Please tell me it's not too late. Please tell me. I mean, maybe it was a busy Saturday. I mean, let's admit it. There was a lot going on yesterday in the world. So you know what? It's just nice to have that little extra, right? So let's end our week on a very high note. And we've got a very cool pair of earrings here. This is 1130622. And they are studs. Now, these are actually free forms. I know they may look at first glance like ovals, but then you look a little closer and realize, oh yeah, I see it. There's a little bit of a unique shape, but then the matching is still there. 86 points in your free form, Sleeping Beauty turquoise. And there is, oh, no diamond weight on this one. It's just all about the bezel setting in that gold. They stay in the yellow. We're still going to do as gold colors are seen now in a couple of options today. I've got yellow and white available for you. Oh, we have some beautiful Tanzanite earrings. So earring lovers, you're in for a major day. We've got got the Tanzanite studs you're going to love. They're bigger studs. I love those. And so we'll see a lot of great pieces, but this is one pair, pretty much one of a kind throughout the show, with the exception being a couple of my diamond pieces. And so what we'll do is 86 points again on the total weight. You can kind of wear them any way you want to. So, you know, you figure you can kind of spin them around, see how the shape looks best in your lobe. Here's what they look like from a distance away. And then you'll see here, they also have that centered post. And of course they will, I know this is a really elongated post too. So if you struggle at all with sometimes posts not being long enough, you know, that can be an issue. So for some, so this has a little longer extended post to it, and then that butterfly backing. I'll put one up against the ear. I lost my ruler here for the minute, so I'll go retrieve that. But take a look here really quickly, and I'll show you what one looks like against the ear. Jason, good morning. I love you in pink, by the way. A man that wears pink is very, I like the look. I like the look. It's a hot pink too. I like it. So did you already have a request or are picking up something from yesterday? Good, I like it. We got requests coming in. Take a look at this on the ear and then I'll measure them for you because I still got to go find my ruler. But look at how beautiful that is. As a turquoise, I'll tell you, that is really, turquoise is having a moment. It really is. I came into it today wearing turquoise earrings. So it's just really, it's having a big moment. Of course, this idea of these really almost bohemian styles, maybe even a little Western, you know, kind of something. Southwest is always popular, the Southwest jewelry. Well, this is a beautiful way. And look at how, it's, again, not a large earring, not a drop, obviously, but that really bold color gives you such a unique kind of presence to it. And they would be great even in second or third piercings, I would say. Let's go back up close and then I'll go ahead and get my ruler here. And we'll make them very affordable, under $1,000. And that's tough to do in today's jewelry world, but we're making it happen for you. Under $1,000, under $499. And here's what they measure. So you can see them from a little distance away here to give you an idea of what this is all about. They are about 3/8 of an inch top to bottom. There again, beautiful bezels. And we'll make these even better. How about $399 for my turquoise studs? The only ones we have, though. That's going to be it. The only turquoise here. And again, we'll be without our light today, so it'll look a little different than normal. But again, rest assured, jewelry is good as ever. So there we are, $399. Of course, your extra discount's going to save you a bundle. So we've been loving that. Of course, again, this is our last final day. So a little surprise extension for you. You've asked for it. We couldn't say no. We couldn't deny you the amazing values that is, remember, our best sale ever. This is our biggest discounting we've ever done, and that's really exciting to have. And there's also going to be one new leopard opal. We've got a beautiful diaspore. I do have a new sphene, a new moonstone pendant. We've got some new ruby drop earrings, a new heart-shaped purple Paraiba. You name it, we got it. That's really what we specialize in, having a nice variety for you. So that's going to be $399. Remember, $399 after your discount is going to be down to $351. Okay, so we'll move on. We've got Aqua. Since it is March officially now, we've got a beautiful March birthstone, a way to celebrate this month's birthstone in the best variety possible. Here we go. It's 112-9930. Welcome in again. Sunday's here. End of the week, end of the sale, and oh yeah, the end of the February era. Boy, February 2026, one for the ages, right? And we're really excited to have this one because that 232, it's really classic. It's the 232 oval. Love seeing that with that really intense color, a couple of diamonds, bezel set. Got the bigger diamonds there, 6 points, and that would be 3 points on each, and the bezel sets make them look larger, so 9930 here. 232, 6 points in diamonds, in the white gold, stays in the white gold band. 14 karat there, and yeah, we're going to bring it down in price tag so you can save a bundle and get that really fabulous opportunity on what is really a $2,000 gold band, and that's something we're ignoring. We're ignoring what gold's doing. We're just saying we have been known for values. Let's stick to that. And here it is on the hand. It's a really good look to get a hold of if you like an aqua classic here, and it's that beautiful look in the white gold. Let's take a look at it on the hand, please. It's a really beautiful stone and classic as can be, and then we'll mention it pairs really well with wonder rings too. If you have, you know, the wonder rings, any kind of stackable that you like to put together beside it, you got a great way to do that. But it's going to be better than even, no, not $19.99, even I think we could do better than $1,500, don't you think? It's our last day. Let's really discount. I love discounting first, and then you get to discount second, and we all get to share a round of discounting and give that really big value you've been waiting on. But this one's actually going to be better than even $14.99. So a really impressive style here. And we're going to take it on down. Now remember, only going to be the one. That is the case with almost everything you see. I've got a couple exceptions only today. They would be my diamond exceptions. Some of the studs, we're going to bring those back. We've also got the really, really special special cross that's new. And like I said, it's not going to be $29 or $19.99. We're going to go a lot lower. It's not even $14.99. Bringing it down for you to a really exquisite value. Come on in. There's only one. We'll size it for you. Still offering that free sizing, the free shipping. It really is just, it should be no holds barred shopping here. You should really just pick up what you love. And if there's anything you've been thinking about, well, the piece on the ear is the piece you get. Like I said, the only exception are white diamonds, which you know how amazingly consistent those are, but you're getting a really good idea of what you're getting at home here by looking at it right now on that fabulous close-up. Let's make it $10.99 instead. $10.99, the reason for that is if we do $10.99, that discount makes it well under $1,000 to the tune of $967 if you'd like to get that one. And then we've got that new Moonstone in our pendant coming up. And again, a happy Sunday to you all, a happy March. I hope we're all in for a great month ahead. And I have a feeling that we will be. And of course, remember also, I'll just point out too, since I know it's a ways away, but since we are marking the first of the month here, I do want to remind you that April 1st is also going to be a special day. It's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday, so I'm going to keep mentioning it throughout the month so you're here. There's going to be a very historic day here at TVON on April 1st. It's a Wednesday. I know that's April Fool's Day, so yeah, hopefully it'll be somewhat easy to remember, being that kind of goofy holiday that we all kind of just, again, maybe celebrate, maybe not, maybe we dread, maybe whatever it is. But we've got a very, very special day coming up for you on Wednesday night, April 1st. So just something that you might want to make a little note of. If you have a calendar nearby, you might just want to take a quick little notation of that so you don't forget to be with us on April 1st. So again, it's March 1st. I know that sounds a ways away, a few weeks away, but again, be with us for that day. It's going to be a special one. So I hope you'll join me for that, okay? So here we go with the $10.99. Remember, $967 instead at checkout, okay? If you'd like that one, let me know. We're going to keep on moving. We got a lot to show you. I know there's going to be a lot of people that aren't even hanging out with us today because they're probably like, oh, don't tempt me if the sale's over, but here we are. Surprise extension on that sale so that you can have your last hurrah at shopping anything you may have missed. I realize it was a busy, busy day yesterday. I heard from so many of you again. It was overwhelming a bit. I was on my phone literally more than I should. I like to be off of it when I'm not here and when I'm not dealing with, you know, I'm in the car a lot and all that stuff. So I got to tell you, I was on my phone the entire day just responding to all your emails and all the questions about, is this still available? Do you think you could could you honor the 12% off? I missed the show. Here's what we're doing. We're giving you one last, well, at this point, 2 hours and 48 minutes, okay? So let's get to our new Moonstone. This is a beauty. It's a really special piece. It's a round, actually. Actually, it's a cushion, but it looks like a round. And we had this situation before in a ring where it was almost like, okay, this cushion, when it's a really soft-cornered square cushion, it ends up looking a lot like a round. And this one's got a lot of blues and greens to it, I would say. And you've got the multiple color. Don't just forgive us that there's a little polishing cloth in the prongs here. I don't want to get too, I'll try when I try it on, I'll try to get those out of there. It's little threads from the polisher. But this is 1130229. And again, things you would never see ever in person, but up close on TV, you see everything. It's a really scrutinizing look at everything here. So here's 1130229, but isn't that what's helpful? Knowing exactly what you're going to get, knowing exactly every detail of your ring before it even gets to you, and that's the way we love to shop. So here's what we're doing on our 255 cushion cut square private collection. It's a beauty, isn't it? It's also got 6 points in diamonds right up top. This is that door knocker style we like to see where it's hinged, and you've got the bail kind of locking into the top portion there. It feels very structured and also very modern, but then you also have that beautiful way that you get these glows. Now, that kind of moonbeam effect, some of these stones have it and some don't. It's not something that really is noticeable when you see it from a distance. You see like that kind of cool. I love it. I love it as a characteristic. I mean, I think it's really fitting for our Moonstone. And no, it doesn't come from the moon, but it's really one of those specialty pieces that does have this glow. And usually it is just a silvery blue. It's on the hand. It's usually just that silvery blue color, but here is, again, that's why we've all been falling in love with the faceted material we've been bringing, is it's got all the rainbow colors, all that iridescence. There you see it's 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. Also going to be a go with everything. And it is a little more of a stone you want to take a little extra care with. You know, use your best judgment with your gemstones, and always wear your gemstones with care. But, you know, certain stones obviously require just a little more, if you would, just a little bit more of a delicate nature. So this one, of course, if you really are somebody who fears wearing it in a ring because you're super active, or you really just, again, maybe tend to be a little rough on your jewelry, then this is a great way to wear your Moonstone, get it as the pendant, and enjoy it that way. And it's still going to give you all the beauty and the lavish colors and all the stunning details you see there. So that's a bit of the size there. Let's take a look at it up close, and we'll show it to you. What can we do on a new $29.99 fabulous finishing Moonstone pendant. Your go with everything. It's still got a lot of those yellow goldens as well. They'll come through in a little more subtle way. And yet we're going to blow it out for better than $19.99. Come on in. We got a lot of brand new to treat you to, which again, this was not a show that was scheduled for a sale. So to see some of these big discounts, like I'm talking the top of the hours that are so heavily discounted because they're so special, and then to be able to take an extra 12% off those is going to be very exciting. But this is better than $19.99, better than $15. I want to make sure we can get some jewelry out the door here on our final day of the week, and as we welcome in March. And we've got also big aquas too. I got the big trio. It's going to be the bigger stones we've got in the rings. They're coming up as well. But let's make sure we send this out right now for only $1,299, and then your extra discount makes it $1,143 and change if you'd like to get that Moonstone. So our square cushion is here, and it looks for the world like a round. It really does. When you see that square cushion, when you get that more delicate, softer kind of corner to it, really ends up looking like a round at first glance, which then of course has that beautiful mesmerizing faceting that really lights it up from within. So it's not a stone known for sparkle, but when you get a facet pattern like this, instead of a cabochon, but even in the square cushion, it gives it a lot more ability to shine in the way this one does. So $12.99, $11.43 at checkout. We also have new gorgeous ruby drop earrings. These are so unique to what we've ever had before. Never brought you anything quite like this ruby drop, and our earrings lately have been extremely popular. We've been bringing new styles of earrings, and I think it's nice to have, because I know so many of us have rings and start with rings and keep getting rings, and nice to have little pieces that can really be great accessories to those. Here are the new rubies, and let me show you. Oh, by the way, that's a new trillion emerald that I'm enjoying trying on for you, but that's our latest trillion emerald from the Chauvoir Colombian mine. But I wanted to show you these earrings as well. 113-0593, and again, brand new right now. So giving you a sale price on something that we've never seen before with a total drop of 1 3/4 inches. It's going to be a carat 24 in the rubies. There are 6 of them in total, and they are a combination of rounds in pear shape. So 113-0593. We've got the beautiful starts with diamonds, goes into then alternating diamonds and rubies throughout. Great length to this as well. And that's going to be 113-0593. Carat 24 in the rubies and 26 points in the diamonds as well. But a drop that gives us a little more length than typical, which I think is nice because, I think if you've had ruby studs or smaller drops on your radar, at this point you've probably had those before. We've certainly given you opportunities in the past. But to get a little more lengthy drop is awfully nice. There you can see again, it's 1 3/4 top to bottom, and they're going to be 26 points in diamonds. Lever back style as well. So what I do want to do is, I just took my earring off, but I'm going to go ahead and move the Moonstone aside and show you one while I try on the other, because we always like to give you those up close views as well. And of course, keep in mind, this is all articulated, so may not be the easiest thing to set here on a wheel, but again, I prioritize making sure you know exactly what you're getting long before it arrives at home. So these close-up looks are something I prioritize. It's why we, make sure we give each piece, it's ample time, answer your questions, make sure you get a detailed synopsis of everything that you're getting in your piece of jewelry. So there's no doubt that they're right for you. It's one of those things where that's how I like to shop. I always, I'm really particular about before I spend my hard-earned money, and trust me, it is hard-earned. So it's like, if I'm going to give anybody even a penny, I really want to know what I'm getting, make the right decision. There's a lot of options and a lot of great pieces out there, and I want to make sure that we're all getting you the right piece for you. Here's what they look like on as well. Take a look at this, and there you can see what I mean? It's giving you so much extra drop, and I like to jog them a little bit further back just because I have a piercing that's seen better days. But you can see how beautiful that is with the diamonds to start, and again, a little more length than what we typically see in an earring, which is very exciting. That's what makes them new and fresh and fabulous. And then, of course, this value is everything. We're going to bring them on down for you. I need somebody on the phone lines quickly if you'd like our ruby and diamond drops. They're not going to last. They're supposed to be $39.99, of course. So what happens when you get more gold and a drop like this in 2 inches almost in length? But we're going to take them even lower than, no, not $39.29 or $19.99. Big old value here. And by the way, with rubies It's matching is the key. How difficult is that? It's why you don't see a lot of ruby earrings. Let's go back up close, show you that matching of those stones, whether they be rounds or pairs, that mix it up here and give you all that variety. I'll show you the other one too. Obviously, I was trying that on for you, but here comes the other one to really scrutinize that look as well. But we're going to make it a lot better than $19.99. These, anytime we do these longer earrings, I know I had sapphires and diamonds recently, emeralds as well, that were very much like this, where they get very pricey, as they should. And we're not doing $19.99. I'm going to go $11.11 and see who's out there. We're going to go $11.11, so they do come down below $1,000 when you say yes, and there's one pair only. That'll be it, and then they'll be gone. So that comes down to what, like $970 something. So really important to save that big extra. We got a couple hours to do that here. A little surprise extension for our sale, so we can really start the month off right, give you what you've been looking for, what you've been wanting, and we're still working on some of those requests that came in. And then we will have, for those of you that have asked, and that was my biggest question I received all throughout yesterday afternoon and last night and this morning early, was, are those studs still available? Biggest value was here ever, and I'm talking about ever, all time, and I think that it would be the biggest value anywhere, not just here, but anywhere else as well. The biggest stud opportunity, and I'm talking about diamonds, of course. We're here yesterday. We secured an ability to get a few more diamonds, which are spectacular. Remember, we are one of the leaders when it comes to diamonds, but we don't have them every day. And in classic styles that you know and love, it's more unusual. We're going to bring them back right around the top of the hour. We'll give you a last little encore presentation of our diamond studs that we brought you yesterday. Not to mention there's new diamond pieces today, like the cross pendant, and this is going to be $977. So here's the deal, guys. It's last call on the rubies. Call me if you have any requests, anything we can show you, find for you, bring out, anything at all. Happy to do that, but making sure we can get you in, because guess what's happening? We got 2 hours and 39 minutes, and then it's officially over. There will be no extension on Wednesday. This is our little break to the week anyways. We see it kind of start anew on Wednesday every single week. So we'll have a major What's New Wednesday on March 4th. But this is really, really important to take advantage of right now. If you haven't, and again, we're showing you brand new. These are not pieces you could have requested because they're brand new right now. So take a look. Jason, do you have the earrings? All right, the earrings are gone. And then looks like we got a request coming out to play. And if you'd like the trillion cut, thank you so much, Risa. Hi, Risa. She usually makes requests through me. I don't know if my messenger's working today. But here we go. This is what we're going to show you. This is such a pretty, elegant piece. So I think you're going to really, really like this one. And no doubt that is, oh, look at that. This is the emerald cut. This one, I've only had this once, and I said it then, and I'm going to say it again, because every time I see this, I'm like, oh, this looks expensive. It's just some pieces. I know that all of our jewelry is fine jewelry, so we deal in very high-end, exotic nature, but this one just projects elegance. I mean, the baguette at the top, the emerald cut, 112, 9682. This is really gorgeous, and like to see the fact that it's got the rose gold around it, the white gold setting the diamond, so everything's just matching. And we're going to make it 1129682. It's our 182 emerald cut east to west set. There's a bigger baguette right up top, so that'd be a 19 pointer that's doing the double decker, but it's actually a nice little bail there. And Jason, who was shopping with us this morning? I'm sorry, say it again? That's Bonita. Bonita, yeah, it means beautiful. It means beautiful. Yeah, it does. Or pretty, beautiful. Hi, Bonita. Where's she calling from? Is she in Washington? Washington State? No, somewhere else? Oregon. Oh gosh, did I get my Pacific Northwest states out of order? Bonita in Oregon. Oh my gosh, I thought we've been shopping a long time. So anyway, Oregon. But here we go. 182, somewhere up there in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, the Bonita Pacific Northwest. Here we are with our very special 182, and this is a really gorgeous emerald cut. So bezel set in the rose gold. We've got it as is, so it's going to stay in that rose and white combination. And how lovely is it to see that there's a modern kind of look to it. You're going to just put your chain, and it's going to need to be a smaller chain on this one because it's going to go through the east-west set of the baguette. So I would use the chain you have at home that's going to be a little bit like the smaller findings, the smaller little O-ring, and go right through the top. And then you're going to have this beautiful look, and you're going to have this great way that it sits on the neckline in that the east-west thing is having a moment for sure, where you can see there, and I'll give you a length measurement as well. So that's going to be, look at that, it's a ½ an inch, top to bottom, side to side. It's going to be a little bit maybe the same, I would think. Yep, about the same there. half an inch side to side as well. And then I'll show it on the neckline for you, and you'll see it there, get a much better idea. And let me just straighten it out for you. There it is. And look at how there's something so really beautiful about the way that the, certainly the Morganite goes with everything. It's a beautiful, softer blush pink. It really could be worn every single day of your life. And there's just an elegance about it and that great streamlined effect of the east-west setting. Let's go ahead and blow it out right now for you. We're going to take it on down below $1,000. It's not even $9.99. Back to the wheel we'll go. Here's what it looks like yet again. And of course, one of those beautiful styles. Look at that clarity. I mean, that's always something we expect with Morganites. It's a very clean stone, unlike its emerald counterpart, which is part of the same family. But yet, aquas and Morganites in the beryl family, they get a lot of clarity inherently. The emeralds, for example, do not. And that's why it's so exciting to see the emerald like I have on my hand, that trillion cut that's so gorgeous. But let's go $777 on this one. Like that price a little bit better, especially when you consider that's going to be down to $683 when you say yes. And then we've got our carat 90 trillion I'm wearing if you have questions about that trillion. Also, we had the turquoise earrings at the beginning of the show. They're still here at $399 if you'd like our turquoise studs. Can I just give you a little preview of something? Remember I told you at the beginning of the show there's a beautiful, bright, I need to name this color because it's so distinctive. It's not like your normal Paraiba. It's that deep, clean, think like a spearminty blue-green. It's an intensity. That's copper bearing. And when I think about how popular all of our Paraibas have been of late, it has a lot to do with the way I've been discounting them, yes. But I think about what we've been doing on Paraibas and realizing that is going to be a beauty. And what were you picking up over there, Jason? That one? All right. So was that Risa, our requester? Wonderful. Thank you so much, Risa. All right, so we'll move on. That's gone. And then here we go with our color change sphene. This is pretty too. It's a radiant cut. It's going to be item number 1130541 and a beautiful look here, no doubt about it. That's a really special radiant cut. Also, you get this fantastic 95 pointer, 51 points in the double halo as well. We'll move it up a little bit closer here for you so you can see what that's all about. Stunning. It's 1130541. It's our 95 pointer with 51 points in diamonds, classic double halo there, and we'll send it on out for you. Big value on one of our larger, again, without being over a carat. That's what we're going to really help you out with the price tag here. Send it send it on out in a hurry. Sorry guys, the brain is moving a lot faster than the mouth as usual today. So this is what happens when I get some sleep. It's every time. I'm much better if I don't sleep. But here we go. You get a couple hours, it just, everything falls. But here we are with our great Madagascar. These are so rare. And again, color changing, but also dispersive. Brilliant and bright, and this is exactly what we look for. We want to see a stone that has a lot of brightness, a lot of bold nature. We want to see a stone that gives the reds, the yellows, the oranges. We say green, and of course that's the body color of the stone. But the dispersion is where you're going to get a rainbow brilliance. Think like what happens in a really good diamond. Same thing's happening here, and then you get all that color changeability, which is also pretty wild. To see color change in a stone, phenomenal there that way. And we're going to do better than $2,000. Let's go $19.99, but take it down to $17.77 and show off what we can do there to make it happen. And then I got to bring out, I'm just going to bring it out, the big Paraiba. I got a purple Paraiba mistake price here. It's a big, bold, 2 carat plus true purple, like a real lavender lilac, looks like a diamond. And so we're going to show you that one coming up. But the only thing that could be more rare maybe than a purple diamond would be a purple Potaiba. So we're going to show you that one coming up, and then we've got that trillion. I've got one pair. I found a pair of Sorari hoops. We had some yesterday that were instantly sold. I found a bigger pair actually that's got 3 carats 10. If you're looking for all those champagnes and yellows and greens, I've got a 3 carat, actually 316 on that diamond weight. Also, we'll have a copper bearing heart-shaped pendant. Here's the sphene on the hand, so you can take a look at that and see what that looks like from a distance away. Get you an idea there of what that's all about. Isn't that stunning? It's a really good look, and we've got that in the yellow gold, and that'll be going on out. Thank you. Let's take a look at this purple Potaiba. This one is so good. It's so clean. It's new as well. This is where we're really highlighting some of our best new, as we usually do on Sundays. But we have the sale going on for another 2.5 hours for you to take advantage of. That goes away at 1 o'clock. It's 1130253. It is simply stunning. And keep in mind, this is one of those real elusive sizes. 214 is the total carat weight here, and that is beautiful. So as a lot of you know, And I'll show you an example because sometimes it helps just to see them side by side, because instead of me just telling you about it, sometimes it helps to really see the difference. A lot of times when we see the purple Paraibas of late, and we've loved them, don't get me wrong, we love them always. They're rare, they're specialty. I don't know where else you're gonna find one outside of our walls, but this is normally a more pinky purple. It's got a little bit more of like a fuchsia kind of color. It's like a neon. This is still gonna give you a neon glow element, but at the same time, it has this beautiful lavender. And that's what a lot of you have been asking me for is, do you have anything that reads more lavender, that's more in that purple variety? This is really it. And when it looks, it ends up looking like a purple diamond of sorts, doesn't it? Like a purple, if you've seen one. I know they're usually, if you see one, they're usually smaller sizes. This has an incredible diamond weight. It's also a new mounting. We've got 38 points in the baguettes and 56 points in the rounds. We like to break it down because the baguettes are truthfully more money. So I think it's always good to know how that breaks down and where you're getting your diamond weight from, but it's still creating a newer way to do a halo. And then you've got the split shank on the side. So we'll see what that one looks like up close. And then we're going to make sure it's, actually it's an 18 karat gold, which I rather like. And why not? I mean, if I'm going to give away jewelry, we might as well give away the 18 karat gold. And that's exactly what we've got going on here. So our 214, 38 and 56 and white gold only is how it stays. Now, this is the one I was just saying. I prefaced this with the idea that it's really affordable. The price tag should never be this low. And that is clean on a 2 karat 14. So that's what doesn't usually happen. There's a full finishing. I actually think that's one of our prettiest under galleries ever. The way that's done, and almost like a floral meets a quatrefoil type of design, really pretty the way that looks from the inside. But it's there not to be pretty, it's there to give you support, and the way it's obviously added extra 18 karat gold, but really makes it very comfortable on the hand, especially on a bigger ring like this is. And then you've got that split shank, but that is seriously, look at that, that's tourmaline. Forget about the copper for a minute. Let's just talk about tourmaline and how included tourmalines are by nature. And then you know that the copper element usually adds a lot more in the way of inclusions. So here's copper bearing, and look at that. Where are the inclusions? Where are they? That's why this is such a standout private collection, beauty of a gem. Here's what it looks like from a distance so you can really get an idea. I wouldn't say it's oversized at all. It doesn't feel too large, but this price tag is simply too low. We've been getting 2 karat purple Paraibas out the door for months now. Every single one that I show you gone. And the way we do that is by usually being around that $59.99 price. That would be a steal for this ring. Let me tell you, when nobody else has it, you set your own price. When nobody else has got it available, you set the price. That's where this is. I mean, outside of our incredible network, I don't know where you're going to find a purple Potaiba, but beyond a museum. And that would be, of course, on display, not for sale. We're going to take it down for you. And let me again remind you that this is more of that traditional color, which is great too. It's just a little more unusual to get the more true purples. Like this color is what we're used to seeing. That pinky purple, that's still regarded in the industry as a purple Paraiba because that's just usually what they look like. It's got that kind of fuchsia glow. This is really a true lavender, and we're going to make it better than $59 or $49 or $39.99. Getting ready to say goodbye to this one in a hurry, brand new right now. And the baguettes with the rounds all the way around that halo. What a great way. I mean, at this point, I think that sometimes halos are a little bit, you know, if it's just the round brilliance, I'm like, okay, it's classic and there's, you know, you'll never stop loving it. But at the same time, why not have that same overall timeless appearance while getting it done in a different way, especially with the higher end diamonds like baguettes are. And we're going to make it really affordable, not even $39.99. It's only $2,999 for a 214, and then you'll get it for $26.39 as well. So a big value there. And that will be $26.39, the whole ring, and it's an 18 karat white gold. Stunning. So amazing, is it not? Really important to take advantage of that while you can. And 20, now you got it. Congratulations. Shall we show you? Oh, should we show you what else is new today? Look at this. And I do have those more pinky purple earrings as well, but look at this one. That is the new Leopard opal. And it's big. It's over 11 and a half carats of Leopard opal. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there, something to think about. It's 1130-269. Thank you on the purple Paraiba. I can't wait to hear who got that one. And then don't forget, we have an aqua blowout, a Paraiba blowout on trios of wheels today. I do have the heart shape, though. I'm going to show you. We have the heart shape. Actually, Joanne, I don't know who got that one, but I've got a pretty similar color and a heart shape just in case they need a matching pendant. The color is really similar here. So just throwing that opal out there because that purple Paraiba is gone so quickly. Take a look at the match though in a heart. Maybe a tad more pink, but it would still, given one's on the neckline and one's on the hand, I think that that would be beautiful together. So it's 1130-678 is our heart-shaped purple Potaiba, and this has a cool way that they do the border. It's half gold, half diamonds, and really accentuating the bottom point of the heart shape. It's a very distinctive heart shape. It's got that super defined cleft to it, and it's going to be our 14 karat gold with a carat 22 on the heart shape. That's our carat 22 copper bearing, purple, pinky. It's definitely in the almost orchid tone, and then you've got a 6-point diamond weight right at the base. It's in the white gold. It stays in the white gold, and we're going to blow it out right now for you. It's a beautiful style. Look at the heart shape under gallery there is your basket to support it. It's going to be that really special look there, and let's send it on out for you. Under, this one actually does have, it's had one earring, and it was that back when it was $39.99. We're going to take it a lot lower. We've been really reducing these purple Paraibas so that all the collectors and the lovers of the stone can get one without having to wait forever and wait and hope that they get discounted. The way everything's going in this world, I would just say, probably get them now. I don't think anything's going down in price. Here's what I'll do until we get you the Sunday surprise and the big value, like under $2,000. And remember, just no confusion. I know it says yellow gold. It's white gold. You can all see that. You know it's white gold. Just FYI, because it does stay in that gold color. Can't change it for you. It's going to be on its way out tomorrow, and yet it's not even $2,000 or $19.99. Going a lot lower than that for you. Only one caller gets it. It's down to $15.99 only. So a new reduction on that one, just because why not? $14.07 would be your price tag at checkout there. So a big moment to get a purple Potaiba heart shape. Here's what it looks like from a distance as well. Give you a look at the measurement here and also a look at it on the neckline, so we get all the bases covered here. But what a beautiful way to get that heart shape, and very wearable. I think you could give that even, I mean, we think of heart shapes and oftentimes they're gifted. They're gifted to a loved one, and there you have 5/8 of an inch top to bottom. I'll show it to you on the neckline as well so you can see it there. But really, again, that beautiful idea, just giving you that perfect heart shape in the purple, kind of a glow about it too that we don't always see with all gems. Obviously, that's where the neon really comes into play here. Get that great neon of the copper bearing and really get to send it out for, well, it's like a little over $1,400. So it's a beauty. That one should be gone. Are we getting ready for the brand new top of the hour? Well, we got the cross necklace. I knew we got to do our little encore presentation of the studs, but we also are going to bring you that cross pendant, which is so good. We also have huge Tanzanite earrings that I cannot wait to show you. They're amazing, and we're going to bring those out. And that Paraiba that's in that bridge that I showed you earlier, that's also still to come. Looking forward to that one as well. But $15.99, remember, it's a little over $1,400 when you take your extra discount that we have there at checkout for you today. Final day, just had to give you a little extra time here. You begged for it, you asked for it. We said, all right, let's do it. So here it is. Great way to start the month of March and get you ready when we are now a sixth of the way through the 2026, if you can believe that. And here we are with that purple. Okay, so let's just show this one because this is something that, you know, you might have been admiring here for the last couple of minutes on my hand. I cannot say enough about this emerald. What this emerald is doing is defying nature. It's defying logic. It's defying everything we know about what emeralds are even capable of, given that they are kind of like the poster child for type 3 stones, which simply when you hear type 3, that means very, very included traditionally. This one is not. This one, it would never be able or capable to glow like that if it had a lot of inclusions. There are always going to be natural inclusions to an emerald. The question is how many, how are they structured, and is it enough to really take away from the glow we want to see? This is so impressive. The double halo has the yellow diamonds and the white diamonds because there's something about the green and the yellow that really, really work. Plus it just makes it very custom. It looks bespoke. It doesn't look like something you just picked out the jewelry counter or just found at the big box stores. That's really, I wouldn't say anything that we have here really gives that kind of look. It's 1130-197. And it's that beautiful center. This is Chivor, so that's really the difference. You're still going to Colombia, which altogether, Colombia is always deemed the best emeralds, the best source for emeralds. But there are two main mines in Colombia. It's the Muzo mine and the Chivor. You can typically, a trained eye can tell by looking which is which, because the Chivors do have this really bright, this brightness about them. They're a little brighter. The emeralds out of the Muzo mine are highly distinctive as well, but they tend to be a deeper color, and they can be, sometimes they can be a little too dark, but they get a deeper green, and then maybe they kind of turn down the glow a little bit. This is where you see this, when you see that little like lighter, brighter shade, I call it lighter, brighter. It really is eye-catching. And a trillion, I think that's a big part of what also makes this so eye-catching, is we don't see a lot of trillion emeralds. And the one I had the other day was huge, and it was, you know, $5,000. So what we're going to do here is take a 190 stone, so it's still a big size, looking even larger than that, 19 points in the yellow and 40 points in the white diamonds. In the two-tone gold stays as is. But we're thrilled to bring it to you. And this is really, that's a, if it's able to do that kind of glow from this up-close perspective, wait till you see, and I know you've already gotten a glimpse here and there of me wearing it. Look at the inside, by the way. I mean, even that's actually a good way to look at it. There's one inclusion that I can see that's really visible there in the stone. I mean, that's why it's giving this look. So let's take a look at it here as far as like an actual larger inclusion individually. Look at what that does. Look at that, just glowing. Completely looks like it's plugged in. It looks like it's powered by some power source, electricity perhaps. I mean, right? I mean, maybe even something stronger. It's really just this unbelievable glow to an emerald, and we're not doing, okay, $16,000, no thank you. We're gonna make sure it goes a lot lower for you. If you've wanted the ultimate emerald, here it is, ultimate trillion. It's just a rarity. Every sense of the design, the stone, the cutting, the yellow diamonds. It really is all about custom, 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 and we're gonna blow it out right now for you. It's under $10,000. Welcome into Sunday. We've got a little bit of time left in our first hour. Then there's only 2 hours to go in our entire week. We don't see you till Wednesday night. Wednesday night, no banner. Wednesday night, no 12%. Can guarantee you that there's no extension to the extension. It's here, it's now, it's 2 hours and change left, that's it. And we're gonna make this better than $5,000. It's not $49.99 either. And this is going to go. It's only $3,999, that's it. $39.99, and we'll see who's got it. It's going to be that $35.19 at checkout. Oh my gosh, for that gorgeous 190. It's amazing, just amazing. And that's that on the trillion. Okay, we'll see who's got that one. It's amazing. I mean, you're never going to find anything like that again. We had 1 trillion. It was a little bit bigger. It had that wide band with just a couple of diamonds. This is giving you 59 points overall in diamonds. The yellows are a huge upgrade to your basic white diamonds. And of course, nothing about our white diamonds are basic at all. But that's what's so exciting, is to get that. And that's a huge discount. You get almost $500 extra saved thanks to that 12% off extended. So that's exciting as well. And then we should bring out those purple Potaiba earrings that I flashed. Yeah, we showed them to give you a comparison, but yeah, we'll bring them out and give you a great value on those as well. And then there's a huge color change sphene. It's a 7-carat, whoa, 713 on the color change sphene, just for the museum collectors out there. The new yellow diamond band is here. The studs get a little recap, encore presentation at the top of the hour. It's in about 18 minutes. We have a new diamond cross. I cannot get over this cross pendant. I'm obviously a lover of cross pendants, and I collect them, and you've got to see this on. This is what's coming up in a little bit. Get ready. It's all oval stones, actually, so a little different than what we've seen in the past in our crosses, and it's a little more elongated because of that. So that's coming up. We have yellow and white gold available, ready to go, ready to ship out. So that's going to be coming up as well. We'll go back to our emerald and see if that one's gone. That should be. It's a really important piece. Plus, we'll see some new moonstone. I've got a new oval. A Paraiba pendant is here. The big aquas are here. The Paraiba and the bridge is here. What would you like to see? That is the question, because also we know now, yeah, there is no extension to the extension. It's last call on the sale. So make sure, again, you asked for a little more time with it. You asked for a last couple of hours. You asked for a few moments to get your requests in. Here it is, your opportunity. From anything in the inventory, including what I've shown you, for the most part today has been brand new. And then get ready for the big Tanzanite earrings. Oh my goodness, the Tanzanite earrings are everything. They're one of our bigger styles of Tanzanite. Look at that. That's the Tanzanite oval. These are not small. They're about 1 carat almost a piece. They look huge. I don't know. I thought they were 3 carats each, but shows what I know. So here we go, guys. Last call on the emerald, $35.19. One amazing piece. Just get it if you can. Such a beautiful piece. I'm going to try it on one more time on the hand. Just another perspective here. There it is. Love it. I mean, I like a trillion, so of course I'm gonna like it. It's also my birthstone, May, coming up. It's right there for you. Look at that beauty. It's just amazing. We could darken, I mean, we're pretty dark already without our light, but like we could darken this even more. Let me see if I can shadow it here. And it's still just, look at that. I basically blocked all the light and it's still glowing. You see that? That's impressive. So that's gonna be $35.19. And then we've only got the one there. Let's take another look at it up close. And then we'll get you a great yellow diamond band, earring studs coming up. We've got that sphene as well. Let's do the earrings. Sure, purple Potaiba earrings, you got it. Here they are. These are also, I love the style. That's a real intense. We just, flashed these a minute ago. 1130203, one pair. Pear shapes, purple Paraibas. And with the fancy diamonds, those are in elongated kite cut, and then diamonds that are the round brilliants in the front of that lever back. 1130203 is your number. Welcome on in. Sunday is just going towards the midpoint of the show, which means we don't have a lot of time left to get to your favorites and a little surprise, a Sunday surprise. Love a good Sunday surprise with our sale extended here for you. You asked for it, we delivered, and now we've got a major 377 total weight. They're also 18 karat white gold, so that's a nice upgrade, especially for an earring. 377, 17 points in the kite cuts, 7 points each on those, and then another 14 points in the diamonds that would be right up top in front of your hinged lever back style. And I know some of you have purple Paraibas in pairs, or any of them would look smashing with these earrings. Just a really stunning look. Here's what they look like from a distance. They're a little bit longer than some of our drops that we offer. Oh, there is something, I wish we could put a kite cut like that in every single earring we do. It just makes so much sense to have that elongated cut. You see with that diamond, that's a powerful diamond. And by the way, it's the other, the 17 points, which means like you're gonna get, I think I said the wrong carat weight. They're gonna be really, really close, obviously, to like 8 points, 8.5 points, 8 or 9 points there on each. And then here's your length. It's going to be 1.5 inches, top to bottom. And then I'll show you the way it's just hinged. So it's really simple. You open it up right here. These have never been opened before, and then there you go. So, and it goes a little wider than that, obviously. It's just gonna give it a little two-handed tug here. And then what we're gonna do is show them on. And there is a post that's lower than the actual diamond, so that's piercing coverage. Always appreciate that, a little camouflage. Yes, put diamonds in front of my piercing, that's what I wanna see. And then here's how they look from a distance away, so you can really see that size and that style, and of course the full piercing coverage you're getting here. It's a really lovely look, and there's nothing quite like a purple Potaiba. They are so unique, they're so special, and to have two matched up, well, that's bringing the rarity. It sure is. We're going to bring them down for you, and no, they are not going to be. Ooh, I love these. I love that they're not $89.99 any longer. That's the beauty of this whole thing. Sale extended. I don't have to leave it where it should be. I don't have to leave it at $89.99. Like, again, if that sale wasn't extended here, that'd be $89.99. Instead, I'm going to go lower. I've got the freedom to go lower on everything. You're going to take the 12% off. Again, rounds and rounds of discounting. Multiple rounds of discounting gives you the values. Taking a look at them close up, we're going to give you a better value than $89.99. It is go time on the purple Potaiba pear-shaped earrings. Stunning look, amazing style, the drop like no other. It really is a thrill to have something this unique on the show and that nobody else can do. And what we're thrilled about is the price tag that's coming below even $3,000. There, I said it. We're not even leaving them at $3,000. We're going $29.99. That just saved you $6,000, and then there's more than $300 extra off that. So $26.39 at checkout instead, and the $9,000 earrings can be yours for just a little over $2,500. That's how you shop a sale. Right there on the brand new, the ultimate high level in rarity, no doubt about that. And we're going to move on as soon as they're gone. And then we've got that big aqua. Yeah, do you want the purple Potaiba earrings? All right, congratulations, the new is going. And we're thrilled to have you with us today. Also a reminder that this is important. Look at the color change sphene, a little closer look at this one. Ooh la la, pretty. Not pretty, it's gorgeous, and it's rare. So that's here as well. And then we have the, oh, look at this, color change sphene. So we're going from one color change stone to another. It's just this one's going to be a lot more affordable than the other. The sphene is like major, 5 digits. We got 112-9701 here for you. And again, welcome in. Let us know what requests you might have, because I know it's tempting to wait till the end of the show, but that's what everybody does. And then it gets a little bit like March Madness mayhem. So we'd rather have you get those requests in now and get those all covered. But 18 karat gold here as well. This is a stunner of an emerald cut in the diaspores. A beautiful look. You can already see what's going on. The greens, the yellows, or there's a purple element. Hold on, there's a little something. I see a little fuzzy on the top of the stone there. So let me go ahead and move that aside, just give it a little polish here. And then now we're looking at the 7 karat 53. Look what that does. Columns of color in the color change. So this stone, it's giving you a little preview. If you see pinks and a little bit of like a pinky mauvey tone, that's what the whole stone changes color to if you're in a UV light setting. But it's 753 on the stone, 82 points on the diamonds, which are also all baguettes. Different custom cut baguettes too, by the way. So that's kind of unique how that's doing that, and really, really stunning. Isn't it great? So yeah, hope you don't mind. It's a really important way to go here to get you your favorites and your fabulous, fabulous deals. And who got the earrings, by the way? Thank you, Sandra. By the way, do you remember who got the ring previous to that? The purple Paraiba? I know, it was a while ago. Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. I just like to know who my gals are that are shopping here and give them a thanks as well. But that is our 753. And actually, I have this one in 14 karat gold, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I've got it in 14. So just to correct that. I know. Maybe, you know what? Is this one that we had to correct on the air? Let me look at the stamp, because I think that's what happened last time. Maybe that's what happened. My bag still says, yep, my bag says 14. It's 18. That's where the confusion lies. All right. So good news. If the bag says 14, it's priced as 14. That means extra savings. And you might not think that's a big deal unless you paid attention to gold pricing that's been happening in the last 6 months. Then you know it's a big deal to have that 18 karat gold upgrade. So here we go. In $79.99 will not be better value right now. First caller on this gorgeous emerald cut. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Take a good look. Yeah, we're going to trust the stamp on that one. Yeah, the stamps don't lie. The hallmarks don't lie. There it is with all those beams. This one's giving like a little bit of a blue green, almost like a little subtle turquoise color as well to it, which I think is really impressive. But then you're still seeing the goldens, the greens, those bright pinky purples coming through. That is just a gorgeous stone and rare on top of it. And we're going to make it better. How about $39.99 for the 753? Or we can go lower and make it even better than $3,500, which would have been your price at checkout on the 39, or we can just keep going from there and make it 35 or 34 or 33, or just send it out for $32.99. So that way it's going to be under $3,000 with the discount. You see, thinking ahead there on where that goes. So this is a wonderful, wonderful way to go. And you know what? Thank you so much. I'm just seeing, Irma, that you got your 5 karat emerald. I am so glad. Oh, well, listen, you got the emerald unit. Isn't that the case when you just get that really, really special piece? It's like, okay, I'm satisfied now. Like I'm good because I got that really special piece, and that's what we aim to do. So that's exciting. And she got her 3.5 karat purple Potaiba. Wow. So that's brilliant, clean. I know. Don't you love our purple Potaibas? We've already seen a lot of them go out the door today. So thank you so much, Irma, for letting us know that. Thank you for shopping, and thank you so much I love hearing the feedback, because honestly, you know, so many people think, oh, so you sell the piece and it's over and done. No, I love hearing about what you think when you get it at home, because it's true. What we always tell you, I mean, it's what you say to us all the time, is that you don't get a full breadth of the beauty of these pieces by seeing them on TV, which sounds crazy because we're getting you the up close look. You're seeing all the details, the design elements, all the unique special details that you're getting, but then there's something about still in person. And listen, I'm the lucky one. I get to see them in person as well as how they look on a monitor. And I got to say, you are always in for a treat when you get these pieces at home. So for as beautiful as they are here, wait till you see. I mean, there's an extra beauty to them, no doubt, when you see them in person. All right, we're just about 7 minutes away from our encore, our top of the hour encore, which you've begged me for. So we are going to do that. That's going to be coming up. And then we also have that new cross. The Tanzanite studs are here. I want to make sure that we can do something a little wild here. And don't forget that Potaiba in the bridge is also on the way. Here's our last look at these Sorari earrings. I know Sorari's begging for us, you know, bring anything back. And quite frankly, you've taken it all. But still, they want the pieces back. So I figured let's give it one last airing on the 316 diamond double row hoops with all these amazing colors. 113 0024. Listen, I see why they want them back. They're going, we sold you some jewelry, but never, ever, ever imagining you would sell them under your cost. And that's what we're doing. So I guess I may have ruined a little bit of their reputation just pricing the pieces too low. And that's what we do. So they must never have watched TVON before and never have met me, obviously. And now I'm like reducing their prices of their jewelry to degrees they don't have anywhere else in the world. And they sell all over the world on all different venues, and not just TV, but in stores and on big, beautiful boats and things like that. So this is really exciting to bring you discounts like this. And I know we had some great inside out hoops yesterday. They were quick to go. This is an upgrade in the sense that you're getting more diamond weight. The yesterday's were 2 carat, these are 316, and yet they're all concentrated in the front. We gave you 2 rows, put them in the front, and then they're even graduated. So if you look, there's not the same size diamond throughout. It's actually a little different sizes that start a little bit more of a medium size, get bigger as they bow out, and then also come down to that slightly smaller size. So they're giving you a lot of presence up front, which is what we see in the hoop. And they're 14 karat yellow gold. They have a button release, so they will have that easy, wonderful, also again, really important because it, stays. It really makes sure that your earring's gonna be secure no matter how many times you open and close them. It's always gonna operate and function to perfection. And then here you see from a distance away, that's a large earring. And 316 over a carat and a half, you're getting about a carat 60 in each earring. And you see how much gold they have from the side profile? That's what they look like from a distance. They're 7/8 of an inch. And then this is that little button I'm referring to. So that's how you open it up. So you're gonna, and it moves a little wider than that too. So it goes all the way open if that makes it easier for you. And then you simply just push them, click them, and they're closed, okay? Locked and closed. They lock on their own simply by you just giving them that little push. And then when you hear it click close, you'll hear like a little double click. That's when you know they're locked and secure. Here's what they look like. And of course, I'm adoring these multicolored diamond looks for the accessibility they give, the versatility they give, the fact they go with everything, and yet they do it in a way that they still go with everything like your white diamonds will, but they're doing it in a more unusual and unique way, and I think that's really, really important. So what everybody else would have to do, even if they're giving a great value, and by the way, that still beats retail all day long, but we're going a lot lower than that for you. And look at the beautiful colors all the way throughout. It's not just yellows, there are greens. There's that purple there. It's kind of like a purple fawn. And then you see here all those different shades, even some champagnes there, but all really still staying in the same tone. The idea is to give you an entire collection, but make it very affordable and still give you all the unique colors within those citrus tones of diamonds, or those almost like landscape tones, what we're talking about. You heard a lot about the desert, that whole idea. Right around the holiday season, there were big ad campaigns surrounding colors of diamonds like this, all those different shades and hues. And yet, this is not gonna be $79.99. We're gonna go even lower. And we are just moments away from our top of the hour. We're gonna do our little encore presentation. I can't wait. We've got the encore presentation on the diamond studs, which are simply the best value ever, all time, here or anywhere else, on diamond studs, 1 carat total weight. So if you're thinking about going out and doing the comparison, don't even bother leaving the house. Just go look online at what natural diamonds, because so many of you said, you know what, I did what you suggested. I looked at lab-grown diamonds because you thought that maybe your price would be better than lab-grown diamonds in gold, and I was right. I was bombarded with screenshots from internet sites all day yesterday, and you're going, look at this. I had so many of you say, look at this, look what they're getting, look what they're offering, look what they're doing on sale. And we were seeing $4,000, $5,000 a pair for 1 carat studs that were lab-grown diamonds, and ours are not. So that's exciting. So we got the better, and we got the natural. So we'll get into those at the top of the hour for one last look because you asked for it. But here we are with a better value on the natural color again, natural from the earth, this time exotic colors here, and we're going to take them lower. Let's make them $29.99. That will be it. $29.99 plus your extra discount. $26.39 instead. And that's really exciting. Hi, Janae. Thank you so much. Janae just let us know she got her cornflower blue. Sapphire, thank you so much. Oh, you're very welcome, Janae. I'm so glad you got it. I remember it. I do. I remember it. We do have a big cornflower today if anyone needs one. It's a pear shape. Janae got a marquise. I have a pear shape that is a beautiful cornflower blue. But I'm so glad you got it. And thank you so much, Janae, and appreciate that. And I'm sorry it's here. It's rainy in Kansas. But I suppose, March Yeah, probably some rain still going on. We're having delightful weather, and we'll send a little sunshine your way. We are we're lucky out here. We're really lucky. We've got some beautiful weather going on. But thank you, Janae, so much. I'm really, really glad to hear you like your new sapphire. All right, so $29.99 on the Ferrari hoops. Let's move on. Top of the hour is really about 90 seconds away. So I'm going to get you set up with these studs one last time, because there were many of you who maybe either gave it some thought and maybe missed the boat on the show yesterday. Maybe you weren't with us to even experience it. We are going to bring them on for a little encore. This is going to be a short encore presentation, simply because we do not have that many to go around. Obviously, that's the big obvious statement of the year, because if you think we've got 50-point diamonds just in big buckets, just sitting here that are all VS quality that can be set in gold like this, well, those are the things that dreams are made of. Unfortunately, not always the reality to have 1,000,001 diamond earrings like this, but it is officially last call. And this is a big moment because, as I was saying yesterday, this is a really enjoyable moment, because when I first got here, and it's a bit nostalgic as well, because, ever since I've been here 10 years ago, or nearly 10 years ago, it's been 9.5, my very first show, back on November 5th of 2016, here, my very first show here, I had these diamond studs. And the exact same carat weight, the exact same everything, the same model, the same setting, the same baskets, and yet they were an incredible value. And this was 10 years ago, nearly. 10 years. A lot has changed in 10 years. Especially in the jewelry business. Think of it, that was well before we even uttered the word pandemic, right? And now we're years and years and years, we survived it, and we're here, and it's been years since, and now it's a distant memory. But think about what all's happened in 10 years in a lot of ways. And when you think about pricing and all of that, I want to welcome everybody to the show if you just tuned in. Glad you're with us today. I'm Lauren Blair. I'm the host here at TVON, and we have a couple hours left. And yes, surprise, we extended your Sunday sale. It's Sunday. The month may have ended yesterday, and the new month of March may be here today, and we are live. But I just had so many of you begging and pleading, could there be an extra day? There's a couple of pieces I've been thinking about, haven't been able to pick up yet. A lot of people asking about the diamond studs. So a quick little encore on our diamond studs before we get to other brand new diamond pieces, which would be our cross pendant that debuts today, our Tanzanite earrings that debut coming up, our blowouts on aquas and Potaibas, you name it, we've got it. And if you have any requests for us, 12% off will officially end at 1 o'clock today. So that's highly important to take advantage of while you can here. We also have, of course, the diamond studs and the diamond pendant, which I'll show behind it, because it's a great way to get the set. And even if you picked up the studs yesterday, you may want to get that pendant that matches beautifully today, which is the same stone, but in the bale. So you can wear it as a pendant solitaire. But these diamond studs are still, it cannot be said or emphasized enough. This is the biggest value in diamonds anywhere, not just here. Here certainly it is, but just anywhere you look. And when the whole industry has been basically at this point infiltrated with nothing but lab grown, we're very proud to bring you solid gold, natural from the earth diamonds, still that VS quality that we have become so really known for here. And you're getting 1 carat 50 points in each ear, set in solid gold. This is not a gold plating. It is not a mystery metal. It is solid gold. Let's take a look at them. They're going to be really, really quick to go here. I promise you that. They are only now last call, too. And this all started where, again, nearly 10 years ago, I had these for $19.99. I had an anniversary on November 5th, of course, of this past year. And I got to do something really special. And it was the studs. I thought, what's the most iconic, must have? Even folks get more than one at a time because you want them giftable, you want them for second piercings, you want to maybe upgrade the ones you got years ago before you had access to VS stones. This is the deal. I got a value together that was absolutely, it was a little mind-boggling. That was November. Well, today it gets even better because we are not only honoring that value from the past November, which was the biggest value we'd ever seen by far on the diamond studs. Not only is that being honored here today, but it is getting what we could not do in November, which was 12% additional off. And it's not a small savings. It's not $10. It's not $50. It's not even $100. It's so much more. So I'm going to remind you here that there's also the pendant. Let me just set that in the background. And then, Tony, what we have is the pendant item number is 1125728. So this is the match. It is the same half carat stone And I do like to show them together just because that's the white gold on the pendant. So you can also maybe judge whether you want the white or the yellow for the earrings or for the pendant, if you see one of each. And those are the classics. We do offer the rose, but again, those are really the classic colors for diamonds to be selected in. So you've got the choice of their white or yellow. You can see the yellow in the studs and the white gold in the pendant. The pendant's going to be affordable as well. Actually, far more affordable because it's obviously one stone instead of two. But I really want to make sure we can get one last call on the studs. This is the most incredible value. And even if you got one pair yesterday and you're thinking about it, or you've been finding yourself thinking about it since then and realizing that would be a great gift idea. That would be great for fill in the blank, so-and-so, daughters, granddaughters, maybe a niece that you love to spoil. Maybe somebody's got a big milestone birthday coming up. Maybe it's an anniversary coming up and you're going to treat yourself because, listen, you've got to treat yourself when you see values like this. When you see values offered that have never been happening in the past, or that you know you can't find a comparison to today, and when you look, and I know you guys do, you follow every network, you aren't as many anymore, and they're falling quickly. They're falling like dominoes. So again, not as many places to shop on TV, and certainly when it comes to fine jewelry, very few at this point, very few. So it really is that time to get those values when you see them, and here we are. The pedestal and the pinnacle of great fine jewelry always have been, always will be, but still that value continuing to go to lows we have never seen before. These are not even $19.99 or $18.99 or $17.99. Please shop them elsewhere, meaning look around elsewhere. Now, I have to warn you, I'm going to ask that you get in and get your pair here today before they're gone, because once they're gone, it's a wrap. But the problem is, when you get a pair and then take a moment this afternoon or tomorrow, or when you're bored at work tomorrow and you're like, okay, I need a distraction, go check it out. Type in 1CTT dub diamond stud earrings, 14K. Preferably, I'd like you to compare it to the 14 karat gold that's so expensive now, because that's what we're doing. And look at the prices, even on lab grown. We'll beat them. We will beat them, and you get the real thing because, again, there's value going forward with the real thing. If you're going, okay, well, the only reason to get lab grown is because there should be cheaper for a better quality. We're giving you the better quality. We're giving you something that at the end of the day, if you ever want to turn around and let's say you fall into a ton of money and you've decided you want to upgrade your 1 carats and get 5 carat diamond studs, okay, go ahead. And then resell those. Or stack them up on the ear if you got more than one piercing, or give them as a gift, or pass them along to the daughters and the granddaughters who you know are going to be elated to get the real deal diamond stud in a world when, where do you even find diamond studs offered anymore? It's rare. So here's your chance to do it. It's not 17. They're not even $17.77. This is the lowest price ever offered. I know that I literally had hundreds of emails about these studs yesterday since I aired them about 20, not even 24 hours ago. This is how you get them, and they're 12% off. We've extended that sale. It's good till 1 o'clock. That's 2 hours from now, and we're going to do better than $17.77. So this is the lowest price. I got to do it for 10 minutes on November 5th of 2025. A few months ago, it lasted about 10 minutes. That was not a 12% off day. It was just a holy Toledo, she's been there 9 years and given away jewelry day. And now we're doing the same price, but with 12% off, which gives you so many extra savings. Let's get them, because you can get as many as you want: white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. A lot of people yesterday were getting one of each because they want to match all the time to whatever they're wearing that day in the metal color. You can do that if you choose to. But it's not going to be $17.77 either. We are busy on the phone lines, and we don't have nearly as many because they were here yesterday. So we don't have as many today as we had yesterday, so you got to dial in really quickly. Let's take a look. They're not $17.77. They are not. We're blowing them out. They're going. Every single pair will go. And there's no chance to get them after they sell out. That's the bigger thing, is that once they're done, they're done. So then what? You're paying what? I don't know, because you can't even get them anymore once they're sold out. I don't care if you want to pay a higher price. If you want to pay a higher price, the bigger issue is they're not here. They're not here. They're not available. So even if you're saying, I'm willing to pay the $19.99 they were 10 years ago, please, please, oh, please, they're not going to be available. So we can't offer to you what's not available, what's not here, what's not in stock, what we don't have. And this is the chance to get it. And the stud earrings, which are 5 whopping millimeters each, are going to be $1,699, which, by the way, comes down to $14.95 a pair. And if you want the pendant in the background on the right, that is the half carat VS round that matches in the white, the yellow, or the rose gold. and the pendant is under $1,000. The pendant is only $888 to get the pendant. And that, of course, comes down to like $781. So you get the whole set for about, what, I think it's under $2,300 if you want everything up there. And that is unheard of because you could pay $6,500 or more for the studs by themselves. You can get the whole collection, the whole set, or maybe you want to get one stud earring and 2 pendants, or maybe you want to get 3 pendants and 2 stud earrings and give as gifts, or celebrate, or get them ready for, like, let's face it, I know we're a long way away from Christmas time, but is there a value like this between now and then? Well, there's never been a value like this for as long as I've been selling jewelry on TV. That's been 25 years. So if I haven't seen a value like this in 25 years, what are the odds of in the next 10 months before the end of this year seeing that value come around when things are going crazy astronomical in increases in prices? That's the big deal here. Who's getting them, Jason? Tell me who's getting them and how many and what are you getting? Joanne, let me know who got yours. Pendant, earrings, both sets. Who got it? Inez? Yeah. Thank you. And what did we get? Earrings? You got it. Earrings going out like crazy. The earrings are fabulous. Get as many as you can. Let me try one on as well so I can just show you what they look like from a distance because I know you're excited to see them. Here they are from a distance away on the hand. Then I'll show you one. Look at the sparkle. Never quits. It never stops. This is why you need VS. This is why you go with a VS diamond in the first place. Why people usually out there, you know, all those people that don't have TVON that got to go pay like $80,000 for a VS diamond like that in a 1 carat total weight. Remember, it's 50 points each, and there are literally, I'm talking about designer retail, which is usually where you have to go to get a VS quality in the first place. You are spending astronomical numbers to get the real deal, and now they are, I mean, if it's been a while since you've been in a designer retail store or any retail store in jewelry, get ready to be surprised next time you do go because there's just very little in natural diamonds even available, and that's because the whole world's gone lab grown. I call it like, you know how people, there's a phrase, the whole world's gone mad? Well, my new phrase is the whole world's gone lab. And I'm talking about the jewelry world. The whole jewelry world's gone lab. They've gone lab. And it's mad because you know what? There's like 500% jewelry profit margins on lab grown. So you can see why everyone's doing it. It's not because, oh, hey, it's this and this and this. It's because mostly there's a huge profit and there's like hardly any profit in natural diamonds. That's kind of one of the big reasons. I mean, just to kind of lift the curtain and go back to the close up here because, you know, there's only so long I can squat down. But this is really just amazing here, right? And that's the thing. That's amazing. And that's why we love these values. And that's why we're encouraging you to shop it now because this is not something that we're going to have going forward. It's the thing. I mean, never have had them. So, you know, what's the odds? Do you think we're going to see them coming up? Do you think there's a better value out there? I am here to just make sure you know the truth, which is, there's no better value than that deal. $14.95 is what you're actually paying on the earrings. The pendant, again, I don't know if we could just add that maybe in small print there, Tony, so they're not confused, but 5728 is the pendant, or we can just go back and forth. 5728 is the pendant. That's $888, turns into $781 at checkout. So really beautiful value there. I encourage you to get the set if you can, because $781 plus $14.95 means for $22.76 you're getting the whole set. It's well under $2,300 to get everything up there, and then still choose your choice of gold color. You can have the whole set match. You can do different things. If you want to wear your yellow gold earrings and your white gold pendant like you see up there, go ahead. You can do that, but it's only going to be for the next, well, until they sell out. I can't tell when that's going to be, probably the next few minutes, until all of our half-carat diamonds are sold out. We haven't even set all of them yet because and it's easy to set, so don't worry, you're not waiting months or weeks or anything like that. But the point is that we don't know how they're going to how the ratio is going to be on any given day. White, yellow, rose, what's going to be popular today? I don't know. Sometimes it's yellow gold overwhelmingly. Sometimes it's white gold overwhelmingly. Sometimes you surprise me, and a lot of you shop the rose gold on any given day. So the key is we're going to set them for you. The point is you can get whatever you need as far as the gold color. You can match up the set. You can play with them. You can get 2 different colors. You could get, I'm not even limiting the number of earrings or pendants you can shop for. We're not putting a limit on that today as well, so that's really nice. And Jason, you taking stud earrings? You got it. Oh, did you talk to Cheryl? I was talking to Cheryl this morning via email. Hi, Cheryl. Thank you so much. She said, I can tune in around 1 o'clock Central. And so, Cheryl, yeah, that was your deal. I mean, I decided let's put them up when I know Cheryl wants to see them at 1 o'clock. So we'll do that encore presentation then. $14.95. I mean, it was a bit of a panic in the email I got this morning from Cheryl. I loved it because I'm that way too. It's like you never want to miss a shopping opportunity, right? Cheryl was like, there were a lot of exclamation points in her email this morning, and there was a long, like, please tell me. Like, it was, please tell me they're still available. Please tell me I can get them. Please tell me I can do this. Please tell me I can do it. I mean, I know, because she knows. Cheryl and I have been shopping together for Cheryl, what's it been? She's been around for about 20 years shopping with me. So she knows there's no diamond value like that at all. Oh, I'm sorry, Suzette. Suzette's got, I know our YouTube's been very weird, Suzette. I just got an email from Suzette. She says I've been trying to watch the last couple of days on YouTube. I've heard that, Suzette, I've heard that a lot. Yeah, it's on our end. Suzette, we're going to work on that hopefully in the next couple of days and see if we can get that up and running. I know the audio's good, the video's not. Yeah, I've had that complaint a lot in the last couple of days. I know our internet's having some issues. So it's on our side. It's not you and it's not your YouTube. My mom thought the same. That's how my mom watches the show too. So I know she watches on YouTube as well because she has to watch hockey right now. Yeah, so she can't watch me on TV. She's got to watch hockey. Yeah, she's in charge of the Golden Knights. Yeah, so... So that's what she's got to watch. So anyway, I get it, Suzette. We'll work on that. We'll see. I'm so sorry, and I'm so sorry you're upset about it. I know. It's the internet. It's the internet. You know. It just. I hope it'll be all solved. It's usually a reliable way to watch, Suzette, but yeah, I know it's been glitchy. It's not just you. So we'll work on that in the next couple days, and hopefully by Wednesday, we'll have everything back to smooth sailing on YouTube. I know how angry people get when they can't watch the show. I know that. I know. I've been hearing it a lot. So thank you, Suzette, for your concern, and thank you for letting me know and spending the time to take the time to email me about that. I know. It's been weird. And like I said, if you do watch as a supplement to your TV on YouTube, because some people do that, they watch on like their phone and the TV, and you know they're crazy for TVON, and I get it. For the next probably couple hours, I would suggest maybe watching TV. Hopefully that's smooth sailing. YouTube, hopefully we'll get that internet, whatever. I don't know. I'm not in charge of that stuff, but I do know that I will put in my 2 cents and we'll try to get that up and running smoothly by Wednesday, because I know it's been madness on the YouTube, and I'm assuming then maybe Facebook as well. I don't know. But anyway, let's move on from that fabulous encore. And then I want to show you something in earrings that's also really impressive because, well, it's Tanzanite in a bigger size than we typically see. And I'm going to show them to you now, and we're going to do it's a brand new selection, and keep calling because 888, i.e. 781 on the pendant. And then we have the earrings here. Do not miss out on the $14.95. Seriously, look at those. Look what they do. I mean, I know the wheel only moves them so much, but boy, are they a light show. Look at that. That is sparkle beyond, and there they are. They did a little, do you see what they just did? That was like Cirque du Soleil. That was. It was like some Cirque du Soleil action there going on, but they are just amazing, aren't they? So those are the earrings to get. I'm telling you, if I could just show those all day long, I would, but I've got a few more pieces to show you today before we go, and we only have an hour and 45 minutes left in the sale officially. There is no extension beyond today. There's nothing more. I'm going to get to these Tanzanite earrings coming up next, but just want to make sure you're getting those, and again, do that comparison shopping, but make sure you do that after you get yours, because I don't want you to come back and find out they're sold out. There's only so many half-carat diamonds that we've got individually of that quality, and you know how we insist upon quality. I'm not going to downgrade the quality at all. I just refuse to do that. People are begging me, just, you know, I got all kinds of vendors all over the world. They're like, please, please, please sell our jewelry. Please show our jewelry. And I won't do it because I'm like, sorry, your quality's not there. I say it in a much more delicate, polite, eloquent way. But, yeah, because you can't tell people that jewelry's, you know, crap. You just can't say that because I don't even say that word. But see my point, you're right? Like I can't, yeah. And that's okay to say on TV. It's just, I hear it all the time, but yeah, it's not. It was in a lower third on the news the other day. I was like, oh, that's a little much. That's a little much. Like, we don't say that, do we? We don't put that on graphics, right? But you get what I'm saying. Like that, you can't tell people, but we have very strict standards here. So we're like, sorry, we can't take that jewelry. But I say it very politely. I do. But here we go, guys. This is our big Tanzanite earring that's new, and it's so fabulous. I mean, there are worse words to use. A lot of it times it's apropos and fitting. It's like, okay, yeah, it's just, how do you say that nicely? But there again, we're very insistent on quality to the point where, yep, even that fingerprint not allowed. So here we go, guys. This is 1130235. Welcome into our last little bit of Sunday. Very excited to have you with us. That's a great looking Tanzanite earring. These are quite large. So, you know, I figure we got some earring lovers out there, and we can all be earring lovers when the sizes of and the quality, you know, we're insistent about our Tanzanite. 1130235, it's all there. Let's see if we can get you a teeny price on some big studs. It's 14 karat gold. I'm going to give you a choice of here. We're going to do white, yellow, or rose on the earrings, and then we also have a diamond weight, 40 points, because it's got to travel a long way around that halo as we talk about the perimeter. And this is what I call the shadow halo, where it's separated a bit from the stone, which only helps the stone look even larger. And again, you're getting 178 total weight in your tansies. The tansies are fabulous, and they are 178 overall and 40 points in diamonds, any gold you'd like. And thank you guys. Keep calling on the studs and the pendants. I'll alert you when they're sold out. That will happen during the show. And so again, last chance, last call, and a nice little encore. And thank you to everybody who it's part of. I got to thank all of you, because it's you guys who really your calls and your emails and your messages throughout the day yesterday after the show ended were really what convinced us that we had to do this extension for a few more hours. So you got another hour and 40 minutes to take advantage of the 12% off, and thank y'all to you know, be here and take advantage of that value. But let's try something here that I think is pretty fabulous, because obviously these are $59.99 earrings, and that's what happens when the sizes get bigger. You got almost a carat in each, and of course those blue wings that we love. And the post I want to show you, they're meant to sit more north to south. That's typically how we do an oval on the ear. So like this. So I do want to show you, the post is towards the upper third, but it's not actually going to be at the very tippy top. So if you're like me and you appreciate that piercing coverage, you've still got it. And then here it is. So that's really how they're meant to sit on the ear. I'll show you the length that they're going to give in a measurement capacity here, and then we're going to show you what they look like on, of course. But they are a ½ inch top to bottom. So ½ an inch long, really beautiful, spectacular saturation. I'll show them on the ear as well. And then what we're going to do is, I'm thinking, because we just had that nice little earring deal, and they were only $16.99. Obviously, these are $59.99 because you're getting some very large total gem weight here. Of course, your Tanzanite's looking fabulous. Your halo, just a little separation. See how it's not this big, wide, it's not like a gap. It's just a little separation between the perimeter of your stone and where the diamonds actually begin. So they look just perfect. And I'm holding it, by the way, right where the post is actually touching the piercing. So that is how they would sit. So depending on the length of your lobe, maybe a tad bit of a drop below the lobe itself, but just a spectacular style. Let's go back up close, and I'm going to put them on the auction block. I just want to see if that is a way to get a little better price than $6,000. And yeah, with 12% off, that would certainly come down a lot lower, but I think it's nice that we can take it on down for you to a better value, a lower price, a better moment. And let me see if I can, yep, there we go. Oh, did you see the red flashes there? Wow, catching the right angle there. I mean, this is just something that under these bright lights, they don't usually show as much red flash. So if you're already seeing it from the perspective that you're looking at now, get ready. It's a beautiful saturation and ultra neon. That's what our blue wing block tees are. But let's also remember that there aren't a whole lot of them left. That's the other thing. When we sell out of these, going back to that quality story, that insistence on consistency. That's really kind of the thing. We insist on being consistent with our quality. And because when it's all over the map and it's everything different, you never know what you're going to get. You can always rest assured there's going to be those VS diamonds, that quality is there, the saturation level, in this case, our Tanzanite's best worldwide, one source in the world, but obviously the best is only here. That's what that exclusive means. And when we have a sellout, when they're done, when they're gone, when they're over, there are no Tanzanites coming to our ear. And that is simply because, again, I am not going to downgrade the quality. And when you've had the best, anything would be a downgrade. Any other material, Block C or otherwise, even if it was regular Block D, which I admit I've sold well before. I mean, for a lot of years before we had even here. There were a couple years I was here before we got the blue wings, and they were Block D, fabulous. but they weren't that blue wing specialty material, that extra red flash. Block Ds are great, and if you can get Block Ds, go for it. But this is very important here to get that blue wing Block D, and once it's gone, and there's no more Block D left either. So it's really last call. We're not doing 59, putting them on the auction block, and we're gonna find a home for the big earrings. And I know how many of us need great earrings. If you have the ring that you love, you want the earrings to go with it and match. And so 5,000 sounds good, 4,000 sounds better, 3,000 sounds silly, and then we're gonna go, you know what, skip that. Skip 3,000, let's go $2,500 to open on the big tansies. And we've been waiting for those big tansies, haven't we? The big Tanzanites in the stud sits closer to the ear, so what, they're still easy to wear. It's not like they're oversized. It's not like they're overdone. It's not like there's gonna be, oh, I can't wear those every day. There's just gonna be too much. I tell you, a stud that's bigger still sits closer to the ear. You still give you that flexibility in how you wear them and how often you wear them. And we don't have anything at 25. What about $2,000? Now we're talking. That'll get some action. $2,000, 40 points in diamonds, all that gold that an earring requires, even the opportunity to change the gold for you, white, yellow, or rose. We don't have 2,000. Well, either we're waiting on that delay to kick in, or we need to go even lower on the open. That's what I'm gonna do. It's like anything else. You come off a presentation on the diamond studs that were, yes, an encore. Some people that were probably here yesterday were like, oh, I saw these, I'll move on, and they might not have come back yet. We got to do something wild, and that's why I did the auction. Otherwise, would have left them at $59.99. We'd be saying sold and congratulations, who got them. Instead, we're at $2,000, no open yet, $10 on the increment, so we make that really easy as well. But I'm not even going to go $2,000. I'm thinking we can just try a little bit something extra here. I mean, what gives? After all, this is our final day now. Sunday surprise, little surprise extension, 12% off. You got 95 minutes to take advantage of that. I'm going to go an extra $500 off, keeping in mind that you would still save 12% on the auction. So $1,500. I expect the phones to now go absolutely wild because we don't see big Tanzanites priced like this. That doesn't happen. And $1,500 to get it going. And then $10 increments after that, shall we? Shall we? Let's take a look. 60 seconds to get them started. There we go. There are the big tansies right there. Almost 1 carat each, but there's something about them. I said this earlier. They looked like, I was guessing when I saw them that they were 3 carats because I look at everything before I read all the details. And yet, I was thinking 3 carats each. There's something, and maybe it's the shadow halo. I don't know. It's really impressive. Let me give them another polish. I don't know what I need to do here, but I need to polish them even further. And we are still waiting for a $1,500 open. Do not have it yet. Look at that. And maybe I could set them up. I could try. The angle's not as good when they're set up like this. You can't see as much of the stone. See, they want to do that. So yeah, just keep in mind, typically in north to south when they're on the ear, that's how they're designed to set. But 15, no open. Okay, do we move on? Maybe. And remember that $1,500 with 12% off goes significantly less than that. So it'd actually only be $1,320. But if that doesn't do it, that doesn't do it. And if it doesn't make someone happy, then we're leaving them here. And I don't like to leave jewelry here because you know what also happens is anything that remains available after the sale ends is melted. So we don't even get a chance to, let's say you missed the show and you come back Wednesday and you say, can you show 235? I'm like, that was melted. So instead, we're going to get them out the door now. Instead, 1,500 they will not be. Let's see if it works. Because I'm doing the math. I know 1,320. If we just got that open and nothing more, and then you save 12%, that's 1,320. What if we went to 1,400 instead up here? Or what if we did this? Go follow along with me here. 1,320 would have been the discount with that open. What if we just go to $1,300? So that way we go less than what you would have paid had you opened up at 15. And then you still take 12% off, which is significant, off of the open that, or wherever you win them. What that's going to be, I don't know. But we're going to go to $1,300. Why? Because $1,320 would have been your sale price. I'm going lower than that. So then you still go backwards. It's like, how much money can we save you? It is, like I would say, this is discounting over and over and over and over. These are huge earrings, solid gold, VS diamonds, almost a half carat in the VS diamonds as well. And we're looking for $1,300. We don't have it. Not yet, at least. Let's go 60 seconds. Final call on the open. Let's see what we got. That should, I would think, get it going, because we're less than the price of what the sale price with the discount. You still get the discount, which now, let me compute, that would be $1,144. Huh? Is that an $1,144 earring? Certainly not. But that's what it could be if we get the open. Let's find out. Oh, good. Oh, Cheryl, hi, you're watching too? Thank you so much, Cheryl. Nobody. All right, we'll move on. No more earrings. We had our earring studs. It's tough. I got to tell you, Tanzanites, you have a tough act to follow. They had to follow the 1 carat studs. That is not easy. We do have some incredible aquas here, big time aquas. We have Paraibas as well. And there is a Paraiba, that beautiful deep, deep blue green I've been showing you. I am shocked. Okay, we'll leave the earrings here. Earrings can stay. They can be melted. That's fine. We only have I've got like 6 pieces left to show you today. So I'm banking on some requests coming in. Would love to hear from you. If you have a request at all, I will show you the leopard opal, because I can just give this away real quick. Since we need some rings, we've been hanging out with earrings for a minute. So let's take a look at this. This is the one and only brand new leopard opal today, 1130269. And I am shocked at those earrings. All right, let's get on with the opal here, the big, big round. It's 1130269, and that has those huge diamonds around it. 78 points, only 6 round brilliants totaling that 78 points. So the diamonds, keep in mind, are 13 points apiece. And it's an 1163 on the leopard opal. That's our largest we've had, and it's something else, isn't it? Cool stone out of Mexico. It's from Sinaloa, Mexico. There was only one source ever found, and that's why it's so scarce, why we don't see it often. And it was discovered in 1967. Most stones have been around a lot longer than that. They have a history, they have a heritage. This may be a stone that might be your first intro. I was thinking about calling it the Leo opal, and then I was like, Leo opal, and it's all like, it's the same letters in leopard and opal, and it's kind of like we could trademark it, do like, you've heard of Leopold? This is like Leopold, Leo opal kind of thing. I don't know. It's just thinking about that today, like how that blends together. To have a whole series of a really cool trademark name for these stones. If we had more, but we don't. It's our 3rd one in 3 days, and we've gone years without seeing it. And I'll blow it out for $29.99 if you like that one. $29.99 turns into $26.39 too, so even better. And that is got to go on the hand, because you got to see the size of this one. We don't have leopard opals really ever. We've had a couple in the last couple days. It started with a cushion. Yesterday it was the oval. Now it's the round. And you see, it's I've been telling you, yes. Oh, really? Okay. Wait, do we want to do that? Okay, let's bring them back real quick, because we just got a delayed open on the Tanzanite, so forgive me. I'm going to show them real quick. Tony, do you already know that? Look at that. He knows. He's like, I knew it. I got a delayed open. Oh, no. Now they're saying, no, don't do it. Don't even set me up there. This is just, what, mercy bid? Yeah, it might be. Here we go, guys. There are the Tanzanite studs. They're back. So we got the open at $1,300. I know these encores are something where usually if you sit there for a couple minutes and you don't get an open, there's probably not going to be 50 bidders. So I kind of tend to say, now that we've got the open, maybe we just go ahead and 2-minute clock it. But let's remind you right now, what was it, 11:44 at checkout? It looks like they very well may go now. Well, obviously they will. We have the open, but at $1,300, let me still remind you, there'd be a $10 increment increase, but you would still go backwards by 12%, which is about $150. So I wouldn't worry too much about that $10 increase. That's not going to be too big of a problem when you're going backwards. And I don't know what other auction would you participate where you got to bid up and then still go back and pay less than even the bidder behind you did, and way less. So I will give it a 2-minute final clock. We do have the open officially now. It just came in, so little delay. But if you were thinking about them anyways, I mean, it's a nice little, okay, second chance, if you will. No different than, hey, we gave a little encore for our last little bit of Sunday here, our last little bit of the week. We let the sale carry over 1 extra day, which is now down to 88 more minutes. And that's that. And take a look at this one more time. And that's going to be $1,300. And our last 2-minute clock to give it a challenge here. To go ahead and bid if you'd like to. One bidder on the line's $1,300. And reminder, 12% off that $1,300 is much less. You're saving a bundle. That'd be $1,144 at checkout right now. So that bidder, whoever that is, I haven't gotten their name yet, but that is $1,144. They're not even paying their bid price. Not even close. So last call. And then we're moving on. And that Leopard opal's still here for $29.99. And we still have the big, big aquas coming up to celebrate March. We thought we'll put together our biggest aquas and put them on a wheel and give you a discount there. Who wants to see the yellow diamond band? The largest yellow diamond band. Do you remember how we all lost our minds when we saw a 3.5 carat white diamond ring? Remember that? We lost our minds. I have a 3 carat yellow diamond band. Not for everybody, but look at that. Wow. 3 carats of a 5-stone yellow diamond band. Whew, there's 60 points each. How we doing? 50 seconds remaining on the auction. Let's go. $1,310, next minimum bid. 12% off. You've got another 26 minutes in this hour to take advantage of that. And then we've got top of the hour cross necklace, Paraiba in a bridge. Anything else you want to see from the inventory, might as well make a request. You asked for this sale to be extended. We honored it for at least our Sunday. It's the end of our week. So here we go. We don't see you till Wednesday. By Wednesday, new. So here we go. 19 seconds remaining. Do we have 1310 or more? Those earrings are stunning. Yes, I'll try them on again. Let me do that real quick. Got to try them on again. Got to try them on. Just showing you one more time here what they look like on the ear, because that's helpful. If you just missed that in the previous, it was kind of like we had to recap them here and bring them out and back out. That's a lot of earring for $1,300, which is really $1,144. Anybody want to go 1310? Back to the wheel we'll go. Do we have 1310 or more? Oh no, not what they're supposed to be doing. Do we have it? 1310? Yes or no? Uh-oh. 1310? 1320? What do you got? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. Bye. I am spending airtime to lose money. Oh, isn't that what TVON is about? It's pretty much what we do. I'm going to show you the big aquas real quick, because it is March. Happy March. Happy March Madness. Great time of year. I'm a sports lover, so March is pretty cool. Got basketball wrapping up, baseball's beginning, hockey's getting good. Spring training, baseball starts at the end of the month. Anyway, enough about my life. Here we go. Oh yeah, the other part of my life, jewelry. We are going to talk about the 3 most incredible aquas we have here in the inventory. Starting March with the best of the birthstone. Here they are. And we've got the big carat weights. This one's in platinum, I think. Let me refresh my memory. Yes, it is. Platinum. Platinum and 14 karat on the sides. So platinum in the middle, 14 karat where you get all the diamonds. That's going to be a ton of diamonds on each of these. That's our big oval. Here's our cushion. Here's our pair. They look so good. They look really good. And carat weights are as follows. They're going to be, well, everything. They vary quite a bit. The oval on the left, that's the smallest. That's the 4 karat on the left. Now, the 4 carat's going to give you a heavy dose of diamonds. You get a carat 78 in diamonds around the 4 carat 10 in the oval. It's a 410 on the oval, 178. And if you need graphics, happy to help you there. I know it's tough without graphics, but I want you to pick out of the 3 big ones which one you like the best. Then we can hone in on it and show you all the details. But that's the 410, or you could just listen to. But I know that's harder to do. 410 and a carat 78. So that's going to have by far the most diamond weight. Then we go to the center. That's platinum. And that's going to be the 1177 with 20 points in diamonds. A lot of metal there, bigger stone. You see the way it's ribbed on the sides here, and then it comes up with those diamonds matching up with that texture on the band. Then the pear shape is also large. It's a 7 carat. 7 carats exactly, 64 points in the baguettes and the rounds. All three, same price. Blowout time is here. Extra 12% goes away in an hour and 20. And now we're talking about getting you the greatest value on our big Sierra Santa Marias. Not that you need to be a born in March kid to enjoy it. You don't have to. This is for any aquamarine lover, or better yet, the non-aqua lovers, because if you have never loved aqua, because it's usually colorless and you don't see the point of that, then this is where you get the best in the world, Sierra Santa Maria. And that's not colorless. They are bright as a bright, vibrant blue sky. It's exactly what we want our aquas to look like in their most ideal form. And it's not going to be the $79.99 or the $89, because they're both either one of those prices. All three have one of those two prices, either $79 or $89.99. What we're going to do is take the lowest common denominator and really blow that out to make sure that they can go as quickly as possible. And as we are already nearing the end of the show and the end of the event and the end of our Sunday surprise extension of the biggest sale of all time here at TVON, we're going to take these down to a lower price than even 7 or 6 or 5. I love the $49.99 idea, but I do want to take them lower than that as well, so we can just send them out in a hurry and give you the best of the March birthstone that exists in the world. That's not even actually mining any longer, so it's really tough to find anywhere else. And we're not doing $49.99. Oh no, it's not even $45 or $44.99 for your choice of, I love where these are going. I love that we're giving you such big sizes to choose from. And the best part is they're not even $4,000. They're $39.99. That's our lowest price ever. They'll be $35.19 at checkout. You've got almost $500 extra saved, and that's why 12% will be missed. And in an hour and 20 minutes, 80 minutes from now, that's going to be missed, because $35.19 for a ring that should have been $8,000 or $9,000, depending on which one you choose. And that's dynamite. Let me know which one you want to see on the hand. We'll bring up the graphics with it, left, right, or center. Platinum's in the center, gold's on the left and right. Obviously, the bigger diamond weights are also on the left and right. The stones, every one of them, that bright, stunning blue color that is so amazing. And so let me know which one you like there. And last call is here. It's just enjoyable to see aquas at their best variety. It's every aqua literally pales in comparison. Quite literally, they have little to no colors of blue at all. Most of them are colorless or clear. And so when we see Sierra Santa Marias, I'll tell you, like anything else we do, it's once you're exposed and see the best and also given the best values, it's really tough to go back to anything else. And it really is true. Your aqua will be on a pedestal all its own. And if it is, if you're lucky enough to have it as your birthstone, what a great way to get something in a larger size. Yes, $35.19 though, that can't be said enough. It's one of our really dramatic discounts there with the 12% off. They all are, but certainly the more expensive the piece, the more savings you get. But here is just, it seems like, I look at $39.99 as someone who sells jewelry for a living. You know, $39.99 seems really steep for a lot of, for a lot of jewelry. And then you realize $3,500, totally different value, totally different price tag, totally different affordability level. There's a big difference between 35 and 4. And just to really reiterate here, your price tag is nowhere near 4. It's $35.19. So you're really close to $3,500 for an aqua that these are the biggest and the best we have. And that's why fun to see them all at the same time and really find the one that works for you and works so well for you. Take a look at them again here, $35.19. All right, questions on the aquas, let me know. Got to keep moving. We have our yellow diamond, our Potaiba. There's even a Potaiba blowout, but I'm really liking the new Potaiba that we have for you today. And the sphene, don't forget there's a 7 carat 13 if you're interested. We have some really beautiful yellow diamond bands. Our largest yellow diamond bands ever all time are also here. That's exciting. But this is really important. Take advantage of that if you can. I'll move on. I'm just going to show you one on the hand here. This one is my favorite. I like a lot of diamonds too. Yes, give me the big aqua, but I really want it to be supported by a lot of diamond weight. And that one has nearly 2 carats in those diamonds. So that's really lovely. Here's the, this is the platinum cushion cut. Obviously this one feels very, very modern, very heavy. It's a heavy ring. It's gonna be heavy for a lot of gals. So that one, just keep in mind, you gotta love your heavyweight jewelry. And then there's your pair, that's the 7 carat. So it kind of falls in the middle, 4 carat, 11 plus, 7 carat. kind of falls in between these two, but also in the gold with a lot of diamonds. That halo is done with the baguettes and the rounds together. So, you know, $3,519, pick your favorite. Platinum in the middle here. And then, of course, your gold, 14K white gold on either one of those choices. But important values at $35.19 a piece. So please let me know which one you like the best there. We've got last look. They do get melted down if they survive till 1 o'clock without a home. Pear shape. The pear shapes may be giving, I don't know, it seems like a tick up on the saturation of the pear shape to me. Here's the oval. That again, almost 2 carats in diamonds to go around your oval. There's something else. All right, last call. Joanne questions, Jason questions. Are we good to go? Yeah, he's got a request. All right, we're good to go. No aqua lovers today. That's okay. Let's move on. We've got our really special Paraiba. Can't wait to show you the Paraiba. This Paraiba. Look at that color. How distinctive and glowing is that? All right, we're going to move on. No aquas. Gotcha. We had an aqua earlier today, still here. So yeah, it's not an aqua day. Go figure. March 1st, not an aqua day. It's not. Maybe we got to, yeah. Maybe no one's thinking ahead to the March birthday. I know Tony is. Tony, what day of the week is your birthday this year? Let's see. Is it a Monday? Oh, that's good and bad. It's good for you. You get it off, and it's bad for us. We don't get to celebrate on the actual day. So we'll have to celebrate on the 15th. Yeah. Sure. Here's the platinum. We'll try it on by itself here. 112-7114. 7114 platinum piece. There is it's a very heavy ring. You feel it. It's weighty. Platinum's dense. So yes, you've got a 1177 stone. You're also getting the diamond weight. It's going to be a little bit more subtle with the 20 points in diamonds on the sides there. But I love the frame. It feels like a really important work of art. And it is. Mother Nature's work of art. This is. But look at that, the heavy frame, the wider band that actually comes up over the basket, gives you that texture. You see the gleam off the platinum there, the diamonds that just align. I love the way they don't go all the way around. It just makes it more modern, more different, more striking. And that is $35.19 at checkout for the big cushion cut in the platinum. So I'm just giving them an extra minute. We got a lot of people talking about them. Just waiting to see who would like what. All right, let's move on. Yellow diamonds coming up in a band, our largest yellow diamond band ever. We have the Potaiba that's new. Anything else you'd like to see before we go? It would be a really good time to just put in your request too, because we've only got an hour and 15 minutes left, and then the sale is done. There's no extension on Wednesday. That is going to be it. So this has been going on for a month, and just had to extend it one last day for your request. But this is that Potaiba. Can't wait to bring that to you. Let's do that at the top of the hour. I'm going to bring you the diamond cross. We're going to go absolutely wild here. This is something we've never brought before in ovals. That's the difference maker here. This is our white diamond cross in oval stones. It's 1130-103. We've got very few to go around. I know it's sitting up a little bit on its own there, but look at that. It's wild. And it's going to be item number 103. It's 1.5 carats in the diamonds, in yellow gold or white gold. That's it. That's all I got. And I only have 2 in the yellow. No, it's not good. Yellow gold's been super popular of late. So let's make sure we can get them out the door. This won't take long because they're going to sell out in a hurry. Here's what it looks like, though, from a distance. I want you to see the length, because what we did here was incorporated 6 different oval stones in 1.5 carats total weight. And then you've got, simple and easy as it gets here, you've got a full inch with the bail done in the mirror finish of the gold. So that's the only way you'll really see much of the gold. Unless you were to put it on backwards, you'll see your great finishing. But take a look at that. 1 inch top to bottom. This is the yellow gold I'm showing. It looks gorgeous because it's a little bit more elongated. That again is on purpose. That's thanks to the oval. So if you kind of if you have the standards and you're looking for something a little bit unique and different, this will do it. Because you have that slightly more elongated, I think it's really going to help to see it on the neckline as well. So you can see there again the yellow gold for you and how beautiful a length that is. Well, it stands out, that's for sure. You know this, you're getting those beautiful 25 points each actually on the diamonds. So 25 points for each and every one of them. And that gives you your, think of it like 1 carat down the center, north to south, and then another 1/4 carat on each side, because that's how it's constructed. 4 ovals going vertically, and then the 2 ovals on the side to give you that horizontal aspect. And it's 1 inch. We have the white, we have the yellow. Let's go back to the white gold as well, because that's also going to be very popular. And we're going to blow it out. A big value on a new style here today with the ovals, just something a little different than what you might have in the rounds, or I don't know, it feels like we know that ovals tend to look a little bit larger as far as the carat weights. So I think that's exciting. You've got that really special look that obviously it's a little more elongated, and gonna blow it out right now. Super value here. Last call, we've got 10 minutes or so till the last hour. So it's really important you dial in. Requests. What would you like to see before we go? Who cares if we go? We're worried about the 12% going. The 12% goes. That's the bigger issue. And we're going to take this $49.99 cross and truly blow it out right now with the 1 inch classic length. Let's go ahead. We got 2 in yellow, the rest are in white. I've only got a handful of white gold as well. So all together, only not even 10 to go around for everybody in the country today on a brand new, we know how collectible. Also, just this time of year, I think when March hits, we can really start to think about springtime a little bit. I know even the weather may not be there yet. We know that, but Easter's around the corner. Heck, daylight savings is beginning next Sunday. So a week from, well, gosh, a week from today, we have that spring forward event. So it's going to be daylight till later in the day. I mean, it really starts to feel like spring. The weather starts to change, but with that comes communions and Easter. And we know how it would be a perfect gift idea or a treat yourself moment for those different points and milestones of the year here. It's not going to be $49.99. And what a way to just get it now. Have it with the 12% off. I think that's very helpful and a better value than $49.99. Importantly so, giving you that better value today as we discount it down. Watch this, below even half. $2,500 is 50% off the should be. Bigger diamonds cost more money. That's just the way it works with the diamond world. And we're going to make it better than $25 or $24.99. And I think about where this goes with 12%. We got another hour plus to give you that 12% off. Let's do it. How about $1,999? Remembering that those are 1/4 carat diamonds each, kind of that's the average size of an engagement ring in the U.S. So to get a 1/4 carat times 6 is quite impressive. And the best part is it's only $17.59 instead of checkout. So you get another $240 off. Well, that is a wonderful thing too. And the white or the yellow gold, they can also go out tomorrow. They ship out tomorrow. The white gold and the yellow gold are here. They're ready to go. They can get in a box. Your name goes on it. They're to you in a couple of days. That's really important as well. So consider that. Keep it in mind. But $17.59 when you pick it up today and you get that extra savings and that extra discount. That's important. At the top of the hour, we've got 2 things to show you still. The yellow diamond band, which is our 3 carat largest ever. We have our Potaiba in the bridge. That's important as well. We'll do some recaps on what we had earlier in the show. And if there is anything, I mean anything, you tell me from the inventory, anything, ruby, tanzanite, sapphires, you name it. Tell us what you'd like to see. We'll bring it on out for you. We'll give you the 12% off. Got to realize that goes away in a matter of an hour and 9 minutes. So not a lot of time. And by the way, let me flash this. Mandarin lovers, I've got a Mandarin pendant. I just happen to think this is one of the bigger values of our entire show. There's the Mandarin pendant. You know what? Let's just do that. Quick pendant, $69.09. 69 minutes left. Let's go to 6909 and give you the Mandarin Garnet East-West set, 2 carat 23 Mandarin Garnet pendant. Diamonds as well. Bezel set at the base. Pave and prong set the rest of the way. 15 points in diamonds. That's a mega stone in the Mandarin. Bail up top, so it sits like this on the neckline. 112-6909. Blowout time is now. Let's blow it out for $1,699. We'll do a little bit of kind of some quick ones here. Just some real fast little rapid fire pieces here on 112-6909. And the 223 with the 15 points. Black diamonds here. Congolese tourmaline is here. Your new fine tourmaline is here. Sapphires are here. It's whatever you'd like to see. Purple diamond drop earrings are here. Heart shapes. Marilani mint garnets. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Blue star sapphires. White zircon. Any of those sound good? Let me know. Jason, you had a request? Love it. All right. Request time. The request lines are open. $1,699. Comes down to $1,495. On a 223, here's what it looks like on the hand. And look at the glow. East, west set. That's what's happening and trending right now in pendants and necklaces. Here it is on the neckline for you as well. Ooh, very bright. Neon. Lavish orange. These are rare, and it's really tough to get 2 carat plus sizes in your mandarin garnets, and we got it. So that'll be $14.95. First caller. Let's go back to it up close. Nice size bail. We'll work with your DBTYs. Cross pendants are still here. And then we've got, okay, the best looking zircon. The mandarin, I can get you a 464 mandarin as well, but it ain't cheap. We got big mandarins, we got small mandarins. We just have the best values on this real rarity. I have a 9 carat aqua if anyone wants to see it. A final look at some hoops that are also last call. Gosh, we got some pretty earrings. All right, coming up, next up on the show, a black diamond. Haven't seen one of these all that often. Take a look at the fancy faceting. It's in 18 karat gold, 112-9273. Our black diamond oval with the fancy facet pattern. Also the bigger baguettes and the rounds around it. I like that it's 2 rings, the look of at least, in the way the 2 outer bands sweep around and hold everything in place. And then you've got that bigger baguette that's floating on the sides of the black diamond, which do have that extra fancy faceting. Love that with the black diamonds. It needs it. It's an opaque stone, so you can't rely on the internal of the stone to give you flash. So you have to do something special with the external, and yet usually that doesn't happen. So love the way this is faceted up like a pyramid style. 12 points in baguettes, 33 points in the round. That's 45 points in diamonds. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and I'll blow this one out. And remember, it's 18 karat gold too. That's a nice upgrade to get in today's gold era. And yet we're going to blow it out for $1,999 on the 18 karat gold ring, black diamond in the center, and then our big top of the hour is near. $17.59 at checkout too. All right, let's keep moving. We got a lot of one-of-a-kinds here, so I'll just blow through a few very quickly, and then we'll show you all the big, gorgeous recaps that we have as well. If anybody would like our Moonstone, I have a 2223 Moonstone. This is a really, really good oval. Oh my goodness, look at that Moonstone. 1130118. Is the item number on the Moonstone. And this is, I know we saw, I did have a pendant earlier today. If you're maybe joining us a little bit later and missed it, it was very affordable, but here's our 2 carat 23 with 73 points in diamonds. Get ready for the top of the hour. It's 4.5 minutes away from now, and then our last hour of 12% off. This is it. Yes. Thank you on the mandarin pendant. Enjoy it. Let's try to do it again with this really fabulous Moonstone. It's our 2 carat 23. The diamond halo is 73 points, which is awfully nice to get that complete halo around it. And then also the very important way that you got that wider. I just point that out because with gold being where it's at, the wider bands are impressive to me. And you see how wide that band is. You can do white, gold, yellow, or rose. I'm gonna go ahead and offer that. It'll take us a little extra time if you choose the yellow or the rose, because we would have to move that stone over to the mounting. But if you want the white gold, it can go out right away, and we'll blow it out. Easy deal on the fabulous Moonstone. And some Moonstones are just, well, they're all a little different. They're all gonna have their unique aspects, characteristics. In this particular stone, what we're seeing here is every color. Sometimes we saw it with the pendant earlier today. It was more greens and blues. That's common with the Moonstones. This one has every color from the pinks, the goldens, the oranges, the yellows, the greens, the blues, the purples, the reds. Yes, I said red. There's even an element of red here in this stone that flashes on through. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. Check that out. Gorgeous stone, 223. Let's send it out in a hurry. We got the top of the hour about 3 minutes from now. We're going to make this better than 9,300 because that's not going to work. I've got so many special opportunities. Remember the pricing I get to go and give you extra lenient on for the end of this show because we've got to move a lot of jewelry. We don't want to spend a lot of time, especially with this next weekend coming up. This Monday, Tuesday off is going to be really about, unlike the last few where we just had to put jewelry in a box, the last few have been centered around putting together pieces for our sale event. The two days we have coming forward, Monday and Tuesday before I see you on Wednesday, are going to be focused on really creating quite the new show. We've got a new event on Wednesday where it's going to be new. So I don't want to have our jewelers spending time melting pieces from today or from yesterday or from Friday or from any time during the sale event, to be quite honest. So this is where you want to take advantage, and I'm doing the extra price discounts to make sure they can go so we can really focus on creating all that new going forward for you starting on Wednesday night at 5. Remember, Wednesday and Thursday, Friday nights, they're 5 o'clock start times. That's in the evening hours on the West Coast. That's 8 p.m. Eastern for the East Coasters. So do keep that in mind. We see you Wednesday night at 5. There's no show Monday, no show Tuesday. So, and even by Wednesday at 5, well, there's no 12% off. So we really want to make sure we'll have a lot of brand new. I'll still make the values happen. You know my commitment to values in what I do here in fine jewelry. But this is the day when we got an hour and 2 minutes now. Blow out some jewelry, get you the 12% off, make it even better than $9,300. I'll send it out for $19.99. $19.99 the Moonstone Oval, $17.59 instead at checkout. So a big value there on our white, yellow, or rose. You're going to choose your favorite gold color. And then last chance, last call. We have the top of the hour, a minute and a half away. And that's going to be our, I can't wait to show you this Paraiba. And then we're going to have our finale. Oh, we have this yellow diamond band. So good. It's 3 carats of yellow diamonds. And here's a request. Hey, Christine, we've got to show you some blue sapphire earrings. I know that if this is the Christine I'm thinking of, she's been asking me for hoops. I know I told her the other day we don't have any hoops in any other colors, but I do have some bigger studs. So very happy to show these on 112-9417. Take a look. We'll get them in before the top of the hour. And they're bright, too. They're the royal blues. They're not too dark or too inky. They're not giving that real navy, you know, so many blue sapphires. You're going, where's the blue? I don't see it. It looks like they look like an intense navy. We really want to get that bright royal blue. 112-9417 is your number here. It's going to be, okay, what if we just do this? Top of the hour is about 50 seconds from now. Had this little last minute request for the hour. The stones are 120, so that's 60 points and 60 points each. Then you get the diamonds. Don't these remind us a little bit of the Tanzanite earrings? They're designed in the same way, slightly smaller in scale. 18 points is the diamond weight that comprises that halo on either. It's still that shadow halo, so that means there's a little bit of distance between your stone and where the diamonds begin. And we are going to do something wild here. White, yellow, or rose also. So you're getting the choice of the gold color. Right now they're in the yellow. Pretty classic with the blue sapphires. Feel free to get them in the white or the rose gold instead. But this is a big moment for our sapphire lovers, especially when we live in a denim society and we talk about blues looking good on everybody. Everyone always tell you, like, if you're going to be on TV one time, just wear blue. People always stress about, okay, I'm going to be interviewed on TV or I'm going to go talk about my local business on the local news or whatever it is. Wear blue. Blue is such a good color on everybody with every hair color, every skin tone. It always works. And so it's why we love and live in sapphires. Sapphires are a great idea, but very rarely do we see them in earrings. And as we welcome our last hour, welcome to the show. Top of the hour is here. It is our final now. This is our final fabulous hour of savings. February may be over, but our 12% biggest sale discount ever all time is not. We gave you an extra bonus 3 hours, which is now down to 1. So this is it for the last call of our 12% off. I'm Lauren Blair. I'm the host here at TVON. We've got another hour left, and this is a special request, which I would encourage each and every one of you to tell us what you'd like to see on the air before we go, before the 12% off is over, and before the pieces get melted anyway. So it's a really good time to shop your favorites. But here we go with these sapphire earrings. They're beautiful, aren't they? And they're going to be so affordable because it's now officially its last call on the event. Here we are, big moment here, and yet a better value than, okay, these are $29.99, which is not bad at all. Let me show you up close because I'm not scared to get in and look at that royal blue color. Let's show you how they're going to sit on the ear. This one, given the size, is a center post, which means wear them east to west, north to south, or if you like to, at a little bit of a diagonal angle to kind of crawl up the ear, but they're not going to be $29. This is a wild, like little kind of top of the hour, but little impromptu, 3/8 of an inch top to bottom. I'll put one against the ear for you. They're not even $1,999. I know we got some busy lines here and we're getting ready for an official top of the hour. This is just a little top of the hour request that came out to play that is so, so stunning. That looks like $1,000,000 of an earring, does it not? That looks like a very expensive, and they would be very expensive. Try a retail store on sapphire earrings with a diamond halo. Whoo, you better have the money ready to go. They're not going to be $19.99. We'll take another look at them close up. Yes. I'm going to make sure that they go out at a better value when they should be probably gone now. Don't you think? Probably. At that price, which would be $17.59, we never see these. I'm sorry if that made noise. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not doing 19, 18, 17, 16. Hey, they just happen to be here at the top of the hour, so we're going, you know how I feel about a top of the hour. It's got to be good. So instead of 16 or 15 or what about $14.99? 12% off, 58 more minutes, 57 more minutes. Oh my goodness, that countdown is on. What about $13.99? I mean, come on. I think they're probably gone, right? Should be. This is quite the value. And I am on a mission. Not only are we moving jewelry, we're setting records with pricing. All-time, lowest ever, best pricing. This is your chance. This is the moment. This is the get it or it's gone. This is the last call on 12%. They're not even $13.99, $12.99, $11.99. Blue sapphires are one of the most important and iconic stones in this world. It's the stone that people that don't know stones know, right? We grow up knowing about sapphires. You can ask any person on the street. I've done a lot of TV in my life. Used to do, if you were in the news, you'd have to go get a man on the street, the MOS, the man on the street interview. It means talk to somebody and ask people questions, right? You could ask anybody, name a gemstone. They're going to know sapphire. They're going to heard of it. They know it's a color. Now, usually everyone thinks they're only blue. We all know there's other colors available than just blues, but this is the poster child of sapphires. And it's the royal blue. It's what you want. It's not that deep dark. There's so many of those tie stones out there that are, they're really, really deep and dark in color, and suddenly those aren't all those, they're not that expensive. And they shouldn't be. Sometimes they are. They shouldn't be. The ones that look black or navy blue, what we call inky, those should not be all that high priced. They still are out there. We're giving you quality. And I think they got to be gone. We're going to do better than $11.99 for the earrings that are set in gold with VS diamonds. This is not your ordinary little stud either because they have the halo around them. We're going even lower than $1,199. Thinking ahead here, discounts happening for another 55 more minutes, but they're $1,111, which I know is a weird price to see up there until it dawns on you. That's what gets it under $1,000 for the earrings. They're $977 and change if you want to get them right now. Take a look. That's the way to go about it. $1,111 turns into a much better value. Oh, really, Marcy? Thank you. I'm so glad I wasn't alerted to that, but I'm glad you did. Thank you so much for getting that cushion cut from the other day. I'm going to go grab it for you. And while we wait and see who got the earrings here, let me grab that cushion cut for you if I have it here to show. I don't know if you need to see it. I don't think she does, but thank you very much. All right, so the cushion cut leopard opal from the other day is now spoken for. Well done. Thank you so much. All right, we've got 1111 here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so $977, I believe. So here we are with that really important value, and you've got them, yep, for $977.68. So congratulations. If you'd like those sapphire earrings, let's also talk a little bit about the official top of the hour. This was a request. We've got an official top of the hour coming up for you, which is my Paraiba in the bridge. One of the most distinctive, unique, specialty colors that I can bring to you. Such a beauty, and it's in a bridge mounting with almost a carat in diamonds. Loving that too. I'm gonna get a sip of water. It's about that time. When I hit the 2-hour mark, I just need a sip of water. And white, yellow, or rose. You're getting that option as well. White, yellow, or rose gold. Gotta move on. Keep calling. Requests are welcome. 54 minutes. Everyone loves to wait till the last 50 seconds. Don't wait. Don't wait. We want to get to each and every request and give you ample time to see your piece. So please, if you have a request, get it in now. Last hour flies by. Sapphire earrings are $977 and change. That's so good. And we're going to show you the Potaiba coming up next in the bridge, which is new today. Also, just to let you know, earring lovers, I have the pair, the ultimate value, the pair of studs. Last hour, we recapped them. I'm going to recap them again because they're still here. So we do also have the 1 carat total weight diamond studs that were here yesterday at the most incredible value. I'm just going to remind you about those. They're the 1 carat total weight, 50 points in each. Those are all minimum carat weights that I'm giving you. White, yellow, or rose gold. The ultimate 14 karat gold diamond studs are here. They are $14.95 at checkout. It's a price tag like never before in our history until yesterday. And then you wanted to know if you could still see them or get them, and they're here for you. So the studs you see me holding are $16.99, but that turns into $14.95 at checkout. And that is really, really, really important. So just again, want to remind you, if you're an earring lover, you could go ahead and get the studs and you could get the sapphires. And where would you be? You'd be somewhere about $2,500. To get, it'd be less actually, less than $2,500. You could get the diamond studs, you could get the sapphire studs, you get a great collection going, earrings that you'll wear all the time, all the time. It's just a fabulous value. So reminder on those studs. Here we go with our Potaiba. This is such a vibrant stone. I have one from the good old days, early 2000s, in this color. Mine is actually set in rose gold. It's in the wildest mounting I've still ever seen. I actually was a piece that I presented years and years ago, back in like 2005, and I bought it on the spot. I just bought the ring. It was just the coolest mounting ever. And it's this color, it's this size, it's like I'm looking at my stone here. It's 1130223. Oh my gosh, sorry, 223 is like my favorite number. So. Oh, I didn't realize this ring. I feel such a kinship to this stone, and now it's item number 223. So crazy. Keep in mind, my most famous best-selling design here is 550, which I'm born on 55. So it's just so weird how I don't choose the item numbers. That's like the one thing I don't do around here is make item numbers, and yet it's so often that a piece that's important and symbolic to me has a number that is too. 60 points on this green Paraiba. It's a green-blue. It's a mesh. It's a blend. It's two colors. That's not straight up green. It doesn't look like an emerald. It doesn't look like a tourmaline, like a standard tourmaline. It's a definite blue-green combo here. And keep calling anything that you've seen today. Check on availability with your operators. Make sure you're getting that discount. Get those studs too. The 1 carat diamond studs, amazing. They are amazing. They really are. And this is so outstanding. 60 points in the blue-green. So what it is it's so vibrant. It's just it's super clean, yes. That's pretty typical. It has 82 points in diamonds in the bridge. You can choose a gold color. I'm not going to limit you to the white gold here. I really want you to get it exactly how you'd like it. But look at the vibrance. There is such a distinctive, unique, I know we've seen green Potaibas over and over. We've seen blue-green Potaibas over and over. This is a green-blue in that it's 60 and 40. It's how I'd break down the percentage here of the green versus the blue. It's really 60% green, 40% blue. It's making this unique, and it is copper rich. We know that. It's a copper bearing stone, so it is the real deal Potaiba. And I'm so proud, just proud to bring this to you, give you the value. Let's show it. This is our famous bridge mounting, which look quick because you're not going to see too many bridge mountings going forward when gold is $5,500 an ounce and climbing. I'm very anxious to see, and anxious in a bad way. Like, I'm not like, there's anxious good ways, like you're excited for something, an event. Then there's anxious, like I'm anxious, stress anxious. I'm stress anxious to look at gold pricing tomorrow. I'm hesitant. The world changed yesterday, so I know gold's going to go up. And I'm not excited about it. But again, this is what happens, and this is what's been predicted, and this is what's been going on. And point being, when you have a band like this, a setting that requires essentially 4 rings to make one, because that's what's happening here. It's a bridge that requires 4 different rings but it is all one. You don't have to do the stacking. Here's what it looks like on. It's 4 rings making up that bridge because you have an outer row, you have the 2 rows that run all the way through. Those diamonds, by the way, continue. Look at that blue-green from a distance, even prettier. It just glows, vibrant. You don't need a huge stone when it's Paraiba. Tell you why. It's like Mother Nature said, well, I'm not going to make these crystal sizes very big, so no one's ever going to get a big, big Potaiba, but at least what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it really vibrant. I'm going to make it really bright. I'm going to give it neon so that it glows under darkness and so that it's still vibrant and bright even when it's shadowed. Look at that. So you see what that's doing. It's a powerful stone. You don't need to have a 2 or 3 carat. It's a good thing because they cost a fortune when and if you can find one. So now we bring you the bridge setting with all this gold. I would say excessive, but I don't say excessive because I don't think there is such a thing as excessive gold or excessive diamonds. Give me excess. I can handle excess when it comes to jewelry. Give me all the excess, and that's not a bad thing. So it's just like a lot of importance to our jewelry, but this is made, and I'll just tell you, you're not going to see a lot of bridge mountings going forward when gold is climbing, and gold's 55 now, and if it goes to 6,000, 65, 7,000, all the things that are projected to happen with gold, don't expect to see too many bridge mountings, so let's take advantage of that while it's here, but it's really what this stone deserves. If there's ever a stone out there that deserves a lot of opulence and gold and diamonds and luxury, it's this stone. And yet we're going to bring it on down below. I'm not going to get $99.99 for this, but I do want to do something special here for our last little bit of time, 45 minutes left to go. What I'm going to do is say, auction it off. Let's do that. That way I can take it far lower than even the mounting price alone to start. And then we'll leave it up to you smart shoppers out there, you smart, savvy shoppers that know when I go too low, you're going to act. We're going to make it better than 99 or 9,000 or 8,000 or 7,000 to start. We're going to go extremely low on this one. And it will not be $6,000. You know what Paraibas go for, even, yes, the 60 pointers. I had a 50 pointer the other day that was $4,500. I had a 27 pointer that was $3,000 the other day. I had a 62 pointer that was over $5,000 the other day, and none of them had the diamond weight this ring has. And we're not doing 5,000 to open. That stone is gorgeous. And if you are at all intrigued by greens, blues, get the stone. You will adore it. It's not going to be $5,000 to open. What about $4,000? We got a mounting that's a big time mounting there, and $4,000 with a Potaiba that is tough to even put a price tag on because there are very few places to even find it or see it or shop it, and yet $4,000, no go so far. Okay, let's take it even lower. This is getting crazy. What about $3,500? Remember the stone I had yesterday? I'm looking at it right now. It's a 57 pointer. 57 points, almost the same diamond weight. That was more money. It was a smaller stone. They didn't have as much gold. Let's do better than 35. This is a little stunning here. It's a little surprising so far. Granted, the last time I did an auction, it was on Tanzanite earrings last hour. It took a long while. As a matter of fact, I didn't get the open until I moved on. The piece was off the screen. It was in another part of the set, and then we got the open. Maybe it's just not a busy auction day, and that actually helps you too. That actually gives you a lot more potential value. If it's just, right, I got to go low to get this one started. What about $3,000? We never see this. $3,000 to start the bidding. $3,000. In one of the most important, it's become like our signature style, but obviously going forward, no go on the bridge. I mean, too much money to make it. When it's going to cost us $7,000 or $8,000 to make the darn mounting, I can't pass along a big value to you like you're used to. So yeah, the option of going forward with a bridge style like this, you got to get it now, especially when it's only at $3,000 with a Paraiba. They don't get much more important, even yellow diamonds. The only way to get a more important piece in the center of that ring would be if I had a red diamond, which I don't. Maybe if I had a 60-point blue diamond, which I've never had. I mean, these are the types of options here. This is up at the upper tier and the upper echelon of rarity when it comes to gemstones. And we don't have a $3,000 open yet when that is below the price of the mounting by itself. Take a look at that. We're going to go better than 3,000, and this has never happened. So I would say, let's go. Let's come on in here, and let's not be shy about getting this one started, because it will not be $3,000. I'm going to leave the increments at 10, even though it doesn't matter until we get the open. We got to go wild here. It's time right now. This is when we go wild on a Sunday. Welcome in. It's our last call. We have 43 minutes of the sale. I am not going to do $3,000. What about 29? I mean, I'm so low right now, I can't be like, we just, at this point, like, can I pay you to take it? No, that's not allowed. It's not going to be 29 or 28 or 27. At this point, I'm experimenting. I'm going low just to experiment. This is a moment. Let's see what happens. Do we dare? 27? How about $2,600? And oh my goodness, I just realized I get caught up in these auctions and I forget about the 12% off. It's still 12% off. I gotta stop this madness. We gotta move on. I gotta move on. I can't be doing that at 26. Because has anybody stopped to think about the discounted price? Where that would go with 12% off of $2,600? I'm thinking about it. That would be 22.8. Yeah, this is gone. I can't do that. I'm too low. This mounting is worth a fortune. And yet, here we are, Paraiba, as electrified as it gets in the world of this stone, which is one of the rarest tourmalines out there. What if we go, okay, final call. Here's the deal. 40 minutes left to go in the show. That's it. It's interesting. I'm going to have to scrap. There was a Potaiba blowout wheel. It would be absolutely the most insane thing I could do is put up the Paraiba wheel. I'm going to tell you why. The Paraibas are smaller. I've got 3 rings here. One's a gent's ring, 2 ladies. The Paraibas are smaller, and they're like 4 times the price. So I think at least the good news here is we may not get the open, but the good news is I know now not to put up that Potaiba blowout because the Potaiba blowout has smaller stones for 4 times the price. I'm not going to have any luck with that. So good to know now before I spend all the airtime on that wheel. So tell you what I'll do. Let's make it better than $2,600. At this point, it's just it's a gimme. I'm going to put it out there. We'll see what happens. I'm going to go $2,500 to open. It's my final 60 seconds to get that open. I'm not going to revisit it because we're already in the last 40 minutes of the show. We go $2,500 or nada. We've got the 12% off, which, by the way, takes it down to like $2,200 or less. $2,200 bucks. Actually, it'd be $22. $2,200. You get $300 extra savings if you win it. I'm just saying, let's put it out there. It does take a phone call. You'd have to bid to win, but you have to call anyways to shop the show. You can't get on the app. We don't have one. You can't telepathically let me know. I can't place the order for you. If I have a family member who says, buy that for me, I can't do that. I can't buy stuff during the show. You have to call. So let's make sure this goes. I think at this point it's safe to say it probably will, but to who, I don't know. So let's give it 60 seconds, Tony, to get this one started, please. 60 seconds, and then I'm going to have to abandon ship, you know? Jason, I hear you're talking about something from earlier today, right? Okay. So safe to say, not on this one. Are you thinking about something from earlier today? Oh, from like a long time ago. Okay. We have no open on the Paraiba at 25, which would really be 2,200. Oh boy, this is a sad moment in shopping. And I never have sad moments when I shop. Shopping is where I'm happiest. I am happiest when I'm shopping. You know, that's always how I tell if I'm okay or not. Yeah, I'm not okay if I'm not shopping. If I'm not shopping or I'm like, no, I don't want to shop, then you know Somebody rush me to the medic. Get me to the ER and fast. That's the only way I know. That's when you know. Oh, she really sick. If I'm not shopping, something's really wrong. Okay, well, I like the color, but you all don't. All right, do we have the open? We just got it. Well, better late than never. Hi, everybody. $2,500 has been bid. So we know it's going to go. I'll give it 2 minutes. It took a little while, an extended time to get the open. Well, it's now going to be 2 minutes until we sell it, and that's it, and 12% off, which, by the way, would take this bid, this current bid, which we do have at $2,500 to $22,000. Because 12% off everything means everything, even my silly, crazy low sacrifice auctions, which is where we're at right now. Silly low sacrifice auction, it's happening now. So our last call is now $2,500. Remember, there's $300 at least, because if you bid a little more, you're saving even more. You bid more, you save more. It's just that easy. So 25, 2 minutes on the clock, and we go. Take a look at it one more time. This is it. Final chance, final call. Let's get it done. That's amazing. Jason, will you find the request? Yay. Okay, because that's a really good idea right now. Request would be a really good idea because you got very little time left, 35 minutes or so, to get this done. So here we are, final minute. Do you have an open on this one? Okay. Hi. Oh my goodness. Joetta. Is this what you were talking to Joetta about, Jason? Was it your call or someone else? Oh, okay, great. Can I just say she's got some great taste? She does. She's got some great taste. Joetta, we'll show you a request next. We have a minute left, though, on the auction. Yikes. 22 is the, yeah, it's not the bid, but it is the bid, right? 22, that's what you pay. 12% off, it's working the magic. It is. It really, really is. This is something special. So here we are, last call. You got 40 seconds. There's still time if you can be real quick to dial. It's going to be a lovely one there. So that's 25, again, $300 off. Joette, if you want to jump on the phone lines, you may. Or at least maybe after the 30 seconds expires, we'll get you on the phone lines because this has been up here. So I know that a lot of people will be seeing it for the first time. Some will be seeing it for the second time. The necklace will go. But Tony, we'll get 1130187 up next. So that'll be ready to go. And we'll try to make quick work because I know we're going to get some requests here at the end of the show. And we still have the 3-carat yellow diamond band to show you. That 3-carat yellow diamond band still to come. Looking forward to that. So here we are. Last chance, last call. Do we have 2510? Yikes. We got it? Yes? No? Sold. Congratulations. You will love it. You'll love it. Take a look at this one. This is the heart-shaped necklace, and it's going to need my help here. But tell you what, let it lean for a bit before I show it on the neckline. Oh, look at that. Yes, please. Heart shape 1130187 is our 743 heart shape blue wing block D museum reserve necklace. It's a full necklace, everything attached to the chain, diamond halo, 49 points in the diamonds and adjustable chain. 16, 17, 18 inches in the length. You get to choose day by day or not. You can just put it on your favorite length and leave it there. Whatever you want to do, but this is quite the stone. The saturation is there. Spring ring closure, diamond cut chain, all attached. You know what that means? It's never going to rotate. It's never going to spin. It's never going to turn. It's never going to move off center. You put it on, you leave it on, and you let the heart shape do the talking. Look at that piece. Gorgeous. Stays in the white gold. Here's the size, length at least, adjustability. You see those little subtle O-rings there? The subtle O-rings allow you to adjust it. 16, 17, 18 inches. Now, let's show it on the neckline. Because a 743 is fabulous. And that's a big size of stone. It makes, I don't think there's any dispute. It's going to get noticed. It's going to be complimented. And that, what looks like the most intense, beautiful sapphire, that's what you want Tanzanites to do. But why is your sapphire given reds? Oh, because it's blue wing block D museum reserve Tanzanite. It's red because it's the best Tanzanite that's ever been mined in a one source in the world. and it's right here for a great value. It's I'm showing it at 16, 17's right about there, 18's right about there. It can be worn at any of those lengths. Let's take a look up close as well again, and yay for the heart shapes, because they're rarely here in the blue wing block Ds. Look at the reds even from the side. My goodness, look at that. What that stone does, and it's got great finishing in the back too. I'm going to make this better than, and it's 18 karat gold. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. 18 karat when there's 18 inches of chain, and it's in 18K, so the upgrade there, and we're going to blow it out right here and now. And I know it attracts the dust in the air, so forgive us on that. I'll give it another polish here, but let's go ahead and give you the better price than 99, where it started. And we just saw a great pendant go out yesterday about this time, about 24 hours ago. Our 20.5 karat pendant found a home. Now we get to bring you the 743, which, fantastic, larger size, and it's less than $5,000. It's not even $49.99. No, going lower than that. And get ready, because 12% saves you a bundle. The more you spend, the more you save. This is why these bigger important pieces are very, very coveted in a sale event like this one. And I'm going to make this $4,499. But that's well under $4,000 at checkout. $39.59, $12 to be exact. Now that, they say have a heart. Have a heart. That will be the heartbreaker if you don't get it. The total love of your life in jewelry if you do get it. The $39.59 is a hearty savings, I'll tell you that. And it's one caller getting it. That's it. One caller. I think we're caught up with requests. If you have them, 31 minutes to go. 31 minutes to show it. Show your request, get it up here on display for you, get you that 12% off, no extension to the extension. It's just here and now and today and then gone. So Wednesday night we're back. Now we still have the 3 karat yellow diamond band to show you. And isn't that impressive? 3 karat largest ever yellow diamond band with the 60 pointers all across the way. We're going to show that coming up. So let me know who's got it. $39.59 at checkout. Huge extra savings there. Gotta love the 12%, but it's going away in 31 minutes. So there's the necklace. I wish we had more than one because we're very busy on the phone lines here. It looks like we might need more than one, but I only have one, so first caller gets it. First caller who says yes, it will be yours. Thank you. That is sold. Bye. That is gone. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go with the yellow diamond band. This one's new right now. Whoa, look at that. Yellow diamond band with the largest stones we've ever had in a yellow diamond band. And I want to move it around because you can see they have to, they're so big that when you see it up front, you see the side stones curving where you're almost seeing them through a profile look. Okay, so I'm going to keep on moving it to show you the consistency and the perfect matching of all the diamonds. 5 of them. Look at that. Fabulous, 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 fabulous. They are cushion cuts. They are matched. If you get 2, they're going to match. Look at this. They're consistent. There's another. Here's another. I brought out 3 because I'm okay wearing 9 carats in diamonds at one time on one hand. I'm okay with it. That's me. But here we are. 1130143 is the number. And thank you again. I can't wait to hear who got the heart shape. And here we are with this really fabulous 3 carats exactly per band. So we are showing you 9 carats. Now 3 carats is a minimum. So if you get 305 or, 310, that's okay. It's 60 points minimum each stone. So 60 times 5, 3. So here we are with the yellow diamond band that is unlike any. I know we've had other yellow diamond bands. They were not this size. There was a carat and a half once upon a time. It was real good. Wasn't that $49.99 or something to that effect? I'll try one on because the size is so impressive here. The matching, the way you can stack them, look at that, and the bright yellows that they are. And if you were to stack, let's say 2, or use them as ring guards, this is going to be affordable enough with the savings to do so. Look, I love that look. Yeah. So now 6 carats in diamonds. These are a little different sizes, so they're not going to always sit perfectly together because they're all different ring sizes. But here's what I want to show you. 9, why not? 9 carats. Go ahead. 9 carats in diamonds, anyone? I mean, again, excessive for some. For some of us, just right. Either way, that's what it really is, a band you get as one. And I think about all the great white diamond bands we and everyone else in the jewelry biz offer, and they're lovely and they're classic. And why are they everywhere? Why are they just omnipresent? Because everybody wears a good band. But maybe the question is, are you ready to upgrade? Do you want to try something different on certain days? Do you want this to be the ultimate, maybe index, middle, ring? Sure, it could be a pinky, could be a thumb ring as well. It really, there's no limit to how you wear it, but I will tell you this. When we've got this value and our last 28 minutes of 12% off, like for real, this is when you want to take advantage of the band, especially higher end, 3 carats, something that would be what, hundreds of thousands, maybe $250,000 on a good day. I'm not kidding, by the way. You got 60-point yellow diamonds that are, there's the highlight natural yellows, natural from the earth. Argyle mine, as a matter of fact. Argyle mine is a no-go going forward. It's mined out, it's done and closed. There's no going forward with the Argyle mine stones, but they are beloved, and boy, they were the best. And there are sources now that are actively producing colors of diamonds. The color is where I'm not really comfortable saying color, because some of them are so light it's barely there. And you know what happens with lighter yellows, lighter browns? They end up looking like not great white diamonds, and that's not what we're after. Especially here, we're all about the best white diamonds. So you better believe we're going to bring the best yellows as well, where you get that really important color saturation level. The matching is key. If one was a little off, don't bother. It's not worth doing if you can't do it perfectly. Some people say don't do it if you can't do it right. I believe it's not worth doing if you can't do it perfectly, and that's really where we're at here with this 3-carat band. So let's see what it looks like up close, and yet I'll take it down from the $99.99. Again, it's a bigger piece. Yes, yellow gold is how it stays. I can get it out to you tomorrow. I sure can. If you're really quick on the phone lines, because you got to be quick to get one in general, but I can get them out to you tomorrow in your size. So that's important. And let me tell you, we got a busy shipping day from the whole weekend of a sale. And yet what we're going to do is continue to get you these pieces really quickly. Look at how beautiful those yellow diamonds are, how they're also brighter than even the yellow gold they're set in, which is how I always measure a good yellow. If it's lighter than 14-karat yellow gold, meh, you can do better. If it's the match or brighter than the yellow gold it's set in, then you know you're living right. You know you got top quality, and we're going to make it better than $99.99. I know that that's only going to be for a couple of you if we leave it at that price tag, although be it great. Think about that. It's only like $3,300 a carat for yellow diamonds in huge sizes. There aren't 300 diamonds here. There are 5, 60 points each. I say that because usually any total carat weight is comprised of that number divided by the number of stones, which is usually 1 pointers. So in this case, it might yield 300 individual stones. That's why this is an upgrade, because there aren't 300 stones, there are 5. 5 in the ring. It's why these are so important. They're not just little itty bitty diamond accents. These are the big ones. 60 pointers, not going to be 99, 89, 79. End of the show is near. We have 25 minutes left, and we're looking at yet another debut. Here's another one that you've never seen prior to right now. And this was not, it's March 1st. This was not scheduled to be a part of a fabulous February fun sale, because it's not February. You begged for it, we obliged. Extending the sale for another, what, now 25 minutes that we have to go, 12% off, amazing value on the yellow diamond. We're gonna go even lower than 7,000 or 6,000 or 5. And when you're getting 60 pointers, the last time I had a band like this, it was in white diamonds. And by the way, it was what, $4,000? And it sold out in an instant. This is not even $4,000, and we're upgrading. We're upgrading to the yellows. I love white diamonds too. We're all there on the same page. I think we all appreciate a good white diamond. But to get yellows is an upgrade. That just is. Take a look at this. Not 49 either. Going even lower than 49. Oh yeah, that I'm just comparing it to the last most recent opportunity we had in a white diamond version, and it's not going to be 49. It's not $39.99. Okay, that would be amazing, because that seriously is. That's what we saw in white diamonds, and it sold out. And yet also there was a wait list a mile long. This is not going to be $39.99. I think the value is very well said right now, plus 12% off. When I did that white diamond version, it wasn't 12% off $39.99. Just for the record, that $39.99 price comes down a bundle. That would be $35.19. You know that. We're going to go even lower than $35.19 on the air. So now there's that discount on top of discount moment. 3 carats, 60 pointers, that's all minimums in a yellow gold band that's got about $3,000 worth of gold alone, and it's not even $35.19. Why is that price up there? That's the $4,000 with the discount. Well, guess what? Going lower than that, end of the show, there's always top of the hours. They're great. This is my finale debut item today. It's the finale debut. It's the debut of the ring. It's the finale of the show. It's not going to be $35 or $34.99. I know, that would be amazing. $34.99 done, that would sell it out. I'm not here to give you the great price. I'm here to give you the best price. It is the best price possible ever and brand new, and we're not even leaving it there at $34.99. If you have not dialed, this would be the time you've got to start, because there are not many. You know what? I have so few of everything today, and we're lucky we have more than one so that we can do this and stack them. But you know, you've seen them right here. If you think I got a million of these, there they are, guys. You're looking at them. That's the problem. It's also why they go out so quickly, though. So that's the good news. They go out quickly because they're sitting right there. Would you like one? Would you like two? Or would you like all three? Either way, they're not going to be $3,499. I should never be going lower than that. You know this. We're going to take it even lower than 34. This is now going to set all kinds of records here in our TVON history as far as what we've done in diamonds. Just happens to be in the stone that we didn't even have until about 7 years ago. I went a couple years of selling jewelry here without a color of diamond at all. It wasn't until much later. It was really around 2018, 2019 when we saw our first yellow diamonds here on the show. And it's not 34. And now we're bringing 3-carat bands like they're nothing. And that's not easy to do, because you know how the yellow diamonds are rapidly rising in their value all across the world. I'm going to make it better than 34. Let's go. 34, 33, 32, 31. This is prior to 12% off, and you've got 22 minutes to take advantage of that. And we'll take requests if you have them. Get those requests in, but not even $3,099. What a value right now, $2,999, and we've never done a band like this before. It's only $26.39. You could get two of them for a little over $5,000. When you would actually, if I had four, you could get pretty much four for the price that one should have been. A buy one, get three free, kinda. But that's why you got to take advantage. $26.39 for 3 carats. Are we really severely under $1,000 a carat when we're talking about the big jumbo individual stones? The answer is yes. Yes, we are. And $26.39 gets it to you. We're going to give it 60 seconds or until the 3 are gone. Obviously, you're looking at them right there. I wish we could have made more. Obviously, that's not the situation when you're talking about such large 60 pointers that normally would be a center stone, just one center stone in a ring. This time all the way across the hand, all the way, even if you've got a little larger ring size that you like to wear, let's say it's an 8, 9, 10, 11, you're still going to have the stones go across the way. That's very, very important to know. Most of those are size 7s and 8s right now. So here's what we're doing right away. Last call in 35 seconds. I don't have any requests we're working on. Last call on the show, 20 minutes left to go. If you have a request, get them in. There's still plenty of time to go out there and find your request. Get it from a vault, bring it on out, give you that discount. Plenty of time to do that. We will remind you about a few last-minute pieces that are still here in the show today. If you have any questions, there were Sorari earrings. There was a big diaspore. I'm going to show you our Trillion emerald. Oh, even turquoise earrings and Moonstone pendant most of the first hour, because obviously a lot of people join us later in the show. So I'll share a couple of things that we have left here for you. Couple of things that we have to remind you of. Also, we do have also this, okay, the 232. I know we had that big wheel of aquas. I've got another one. We showed it really early. So let me just show you a little variety of what we have left. $29.99 rands, 1 gone, 2 left now. Verifying on the second one, we'll see who's got it. And then it looks like we'll be down to 1, and that's that. What a value at $26.39. So last minute for requests here, I'm going to show you, let me just leave that yellow diamond band up for consideration, and then we'll show you the aqua ring. This was, by the way, under $1,000 at checkout. That's going to be a $10.99 aqua. It is a 232, so it's got a great size to it. Also had the Moonstone pendant here. That's our cushion cut square. Looks like a round Moonstone pendant. I've got that one for you. What else do we have in rings? The big diaspore. Got to show you also the turquoise earrings too. There were studs. This is the most affordable item of the day. is the $399 freeform. I love the freeform. That's my favorite part of the earring. And I love turquoise and I love yellow gold, so it's a match made in heaven. But the freeform is probably my favorite aspect of those earrings. They're $399 for the pair. They stand the yellow gold. That's how we started the show, just because I'm wearing my turquoise today. And then we've got our, this emerald, this new emerald that was new today. That's the emerald trillion cut, 2 carat almost. It's a 190. We also have the color change diaspore here in this gorgeous emerald cut. This is the 753. Those are a few of the pieces we still have left that have all been fully presented today, but are still awaiting a great home. So little heads up there. Who's got yellow diamond bands? We have 2 left, or is it 1? All right, so we may have 1 left. All right, 1 left on the diamond band. That's the yellow diamond band. 1 remaining right there. Yes. You got it. I got yours in, and then let me know. 1 left on the yellow diamond band, and then there we go, $399. I'm going to walk you through these price tags. The price tags I'm going to give you on the audibly here on the air are before the discount. So the aquamarine right here in the 3-stone style, that's the 232, 6 points in diamonds. That is $10.99. Discounted then. We're going to do the $399 on the Sleeping Beauty turquoise freeform earrings in the yellow. Here's the pendant. That's our Moonstone pendant. That is a new one today as well, $255 in the Moonstone, 6 points in diamonds in the door knocker style bail. That's going to be in white gold. That's $12.99. Then we have this trillion, the trillion cut Chivor Colombian emerald. 190 is the carat weight. Yes. Okay, thank you so much. So again, 1 left on the band, 1 left only. 1 left, that's it on the band. We are down, it's official. We've got our first 2 sold, 1 left, $26.39. Also a reminder, here's the aqua, this diaspore. This diaspore is 7 carats 53. The 753 diaspore, all baguettes on the sides. There's actually going to be 2, 4, 5 on each side, 10 in total on those bigger baguettes. That is going to be a 753, 82 points in diamonds. That's down to $32.99 before the discount. And the emerald, by the way, to finish up the pricing there, that emerald is $39.99. It's only $35.19 for that Chivor Colombian trillion cut emerald. So there's a little recap of pieces that have been presented in full earlier today. Just wanted to let you know where we stand there. And remember, the most affordable by far of the entire show are the $399 turquoise earrings. And that's going lower by 12%. You've got a final now under 20 minutes to get the 12% off. Please do that very quickly. 16 minutes to go. And here we are with the yellow diamond band being our very last one. My goodness, the yellow diamond band coming down to that last one. Obviously, that's going to be a sellout today as well. And then look at that turquoise in the earring, $399. The Moonstone, $12.99. How about 60 seconds with that wheel? We got to go. I do have a lot of you asking about the heart shape, purple Potaiba, and the diamond studs. So yes, the purple shape, the purple heart shape Paraiba. This was our pendant earlier. That's down to $15.99. Add in a 12% discount, so take away some money. And then also have the diamond studs. Sure enough, we'll show those to you again. This would be last call, and I just got the update. I didn't even know if I was allowed to show these. That's why they're not up here. The diamond studs, we have 2 pairs we can make. 4 stones, 2 pairs, that's it, finito. So let's show you the diamond studs again, because when you have your all-time best diamond value of all time, and you've been doing this 25 years every day of your life, you need to make sure that everyone sees it. And if you just now tuned in or tuned in the last hour or 2, you need to see the last 2 pairs I can make. I got 4 stones. 4 stones, that's it. Diamond studs, last call. Maybe you got a pair in one another because you know you want to stack them or give them as a gift. You know they'd be perfect to give as a gift. And someone's going to think you spent 10 grand on them when they find out you got them natural diamonds from the earth that are VS quality. They're going to assume you spent 10 grand or more, usually more. So the diaspore, the emerald, the aqua, the moonstone, the turquoise studs, $399 for those studs. And as we take a last look at this yellow diamond band, which is our last one, and we're about to take it off screen and move on to a last final look at the diamond studs, because it will be the final call. What can I say? I wish we had more. We do not. I can't control how many diamonds we get. If I had my druthers, we would get thousands of them. We don't. If we're going to pass along this value, we can't just be buying diamonds at 10 grand a piece and then have 20 grand invested into the earring and then sell them to you for what we're selling them to you for. This is still the biggest value that I brought you in diamonds. All together, all time, it's a thrill. The last time we saw this price, it was for my anniversary show celebrating 9 solid years here at TVON. And that price was monumental, but that did not come with a 12% extra discount, and today's does. So just as a reminder, this is actually here yesterday. We brought it back today for a little encore because for the folks that couldn't be here Saturday, they wanted to see it on Sunday. We are now in 2 pairs left that I can make. Is it down to 1 pair? Which one would you like, Jason? Yellow diamond band. Verifying that last yellow diamond band. These are 112.95.67, 1 carat total weight minimum. If you get a carat 08, please be okay with it. If you get a carat 10, I can't always do exactly 50 pointers. Sometimes it's a 55 pointer and a 56 pointer, giving you a carat 11. Sometimes it's a 58 pointer and a 52 pointer. They will match in dimension. They're 5 millimeters. Their diameter is going to match. But the carat weight might differ a little bit, but you're guaranteed to get at least 50 points in each year, at least 1 carat overall, solid yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold, and a price tag that has not been done ever here. I've never done this price tag in all my 25 years of talking about jewelry. It's the icon of jewelry items. And we have 13 minutes to save you 12%. And you can get your white or yellow or rose gold. And they are not even $19.99, which on the day I started here nearly a decade ago, they were $19.99. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with that price tag. There's nothing wrong with $19.99. Nobody in this world is going to be able to give you that diamond of that clarity and color. And nobody's going to give you that size in gold for $19.99 anywhere on the planet. It's been our price for a decade. And today, I'm going lower. We're going today to $1,699, which does make them $1,495 at checkout for solid gold settings, post and butterflies. If you need an upgrade to a screw back, we can do that. There's a little extra charge for that, but we can do it. If you would rather have a screw back to your earring, that's no problem. We can do that. But this is the ultimate, and we got 2 pairs left that we can make. I have, hi Judith, we have a request for you. It's 1129878. Let me show it to you now really quickly here. This is the emerald ring with that really cool sweeping design of gold. Let me just show it, then we'll go back to our earrings here. Judith needs a full look at this one. It's going to be our 1129878 item number. That is a 50-point round Colombian emerald. This is Muzo Mine material, 26 points in the diamonds as well. And that is our beautiful, almost like a ring over a ring is kind of what this one gives the appearance of, doesn't it? The way that that looks together. And there's something really special about that, where you have that sweep of gold that wraps around. It kind of looks like it's wrapping around your emerald. Your emerald's still going to be 4-prong setting. And then the diamond band that's going to go the rest of the way. So it's almost as if you had a band added over a classic diamond band style that goes from side to side. So this one looks really cool on the hand, which I'll show you now. It is 26 points in diamonds. You can choose your gold color here, white, yellow, or rose gold if you'd like to switch it up a little. I'm a big fan of emeralds and yellow gold together. They are very, very beloved as a collection and as a set there. And here's the other way you can wear it. If you like the emerald pointing away from the hand and more towards the fingertips, that's how it looks that way. You could also, I could see you stacking something if you want to change up the look some days. You could stack around it, but that's only $12.99 for that emerald. Muzo Mine, round stone. It's always tough to see the round emeralds as well. We've got it here. $12.99 comes down to $11.43, by the way. So you got a great value. It's a fun ring. I can see you getting a lot of compliments on that ring as we go back up close here for you, just to see that one from a distance. And actually, you might get a better viewpoint if I switch up the direction here so you can see it. Yeah, that's a better face-up look into that stone, so you can really appreciate what that one's all about. And we still have that trillion cut emerald too. Still have that trillion emerald if you want to consider it. The turquoise studs are still here. Crazy wild. I'm buying those today at 1 o'clock if you don't. I just thought about those with my second piercing today with the earrings I'm wearing. And I'm thinking for I don't get the savings you guys do, but you know what? I don't care. It's great value. So turquoise studs here as well. If you'd like to get them before I do, $12.99 on this one, $11.43 at checkout. Then we're going to go back to those diamond studs one more time because we are down to 9 minutes, and that's that. 12% off. Bye-bye. See you on Wednesday night, 5 o'clock. Don't forget, off Monday, off Tuesday. We just don't have shows those days. Everyone's like, oh, who's here on Monday? Nobody's here on Monday or Tuesday. We don't have a show on Monday or Tuesday. You can't place orders. So you got to just do that now. Do it now because you're running the risk anyways if you're waiting till Wednesday. A, you don't get the sale. B, you're running the risk of it not being here. Either it's sold to someone else or it's melted down anyways. So not always the best course of action. Waiting is never a good option here. We're just too limited with items, and we've got obviously a very limited sale event going on now. So that is a fabulous way to go on the emerald. Thank you so much if you get it. Let's go back to 112-9567 with those fabulous cannot get better, cannot do better studs. And again, if you want to go ahead and get a pair, listen, if you want to give those as a gift at any point in time, if there's a special occasion coming up next year, and let's say it's your 50th wedding anniversary, it's your retirement, but it's happening next year or 2 years from now, give yourself the grace of saying, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get them now, and I'm just going to start wearing them. And if you want to save them and give them to yourself at that special occasion, that's all fine and well. But I believe that we should celebrate the everyday and celebrate the milestones that are, in this case, I don't know if you need to go a milestone beyond the fact that these are here at this great value, a value that you cannot find anywhere else or see anywhere else. And as we have 2 pairs still left, and that is all that can be created. The diamonds are what dictate the quantity here. And when you're working with such big diamonds that are so impressive in their size and their style and their clarity and their color and everything else, and 5 millimeters, by the way, a 6 millimeter is equivalent to a 1 carat stone. So a millimeter is a very small increment measurement. There's not a lot of visual difference between a 5 and a 6. If I had a 6 millimeter sitting next to it, you probably wouldn't see the difference, even up close and personal. So when there's only a 1 millimeter difference between this half carat and what a 1 carat looks like, it looks like you're wearing 1 carats in each ear. It looks like you're wearing 2 carat studs, which for the record, our 2 carat studs are $69.99, or at least that's where they were the last time I had them. Who knows what they are now. But this is our best ever price, and $14.95 is what you actually pay. So you're not paying $16.99. As great a value as that is, you're getting a huge extra savings. You're saving $200 plus. That's $200 extra off per pair. It's why so many people have been getting more than one. Obviously, only have 2 left, so that's not going to last very long. But it's a really important way to get your studs. So white, yellow, rose, obviously they're not set yet. We have the limitation is with the diamonds. The number of diamonds we have. If you have any last minute requests for today, gotta tell us what those might be so we can show you. If you need to see anything one more time, show them to you, give you that last value. Also want to remind you there was a pendant to match, and the pendant's only going to be $888 but $781 at checkout for this matching pendant, which is also a half carat round. Just want to remind you here, the matching pendant is going to be here for an $888 price tag. It's $781 at checkout if you want the matching pendant, which will also be in your gold color choice. So yes, 50-point white diamond in the pendant, classic 4-prong setting basket style, and the rabbit or bail or the split bail. So that's going to be it. Last chance, last call. Anybody want those big aquas? We also had the leopard opal that was here today. Brand new, that big round leopard opal. That aqua is here. Actually, all of our aquas are here. Go figure. March 1st, and we have all of the aquas I showed you today are still hanging out here if you'd like to go ahead and get those. Last call. 1 pair left. Oh no. 1 pair left remaining. That's it. 1 pair sold, 1 pair left. It's last call on the studs. We're there. Did Judith like that emerald, or do we need to find something else for her? We didn't hear from Judith? Okay. No? Yes? No? Okay. So any other questions, requests? We have 6 minutes left to go in the broadcast. Plenty of time to show you anything else that you might want to see before we go. You know what I'm going to show you is that Paraiba from yesterday. We also had trillion cut studs that were emeralds, so they would go with the ring. We also had, I got to show you this. Yeah, let me just show you. Also the Tanzanite. We have not seen much Tanzanite today. Nothing in rings. All we had was 1 pair of earrings today, so yikes. Let me just remind you that we also have this pear shape. I showed it yesterday. It was by request, but it was like 2-3 minutes into the show. So let's get this one up here because it's a 8.5 carat pear shape. 112722, or yeah. Thank you. You're talking about the round? Very good. So let's go 7277 actually. 7277 on this one. It's $851 in the pear shape, Museum Reserve Blue Wing Block D. And 106 is the diamond weight. Keep calling on the studs. 1 pair left there. Those won't get another airing today. And then I've got a couple last minute pieces to show you before we go. And then here is your chance to pick up. Oh, it's a beauty. It has got some serious, serious saturation to it, does it not? Very well done. It's pave on the sides that actually turns and wraps around the side profile of the ring like so, like so. Watch it from the profile, watch it from this profile. See how all the sides show you pave there? So well done. Now, we've got this one, $13,000 ring. It was $12,999. Now it's not. Going even lower than that. 12,000, no. 10,000, no. 5,000, it's not even $5,000 or $49.99. This is down to just $4,499. And the reason I'm highlighting it is because after the discount, that comes down to $39.59, which also happens to be a price tag per carat of $465. And you just don't see that. A $465 per carat price just does not happen in the Museum Reserve. So I wanted to show you that one more time. And then we also have a look at a Paraiba from yesterday, a 57 pointer. Let me see what I can do on that price tag for you in the 57 point blue green that we also have here for you. And again, if there is anything else, we've still got about 3.5 minutes to go. The countdown will be on the clock. Here's what this pear-shaped Tanzanite looks like on the hand with the pave that also comes right up to the mirror finishing of the basket. So it looks like the diamonds, it looks almost like a bridge where it almost looks like the diamonds go through or under or inside the Tanzanite from the sides, because there's a little mirror finished gold reflecting in the basket there. And what that does then is actually, look at, see how the diamonds look like they come right up to the very side of the Tanzanite there? That is because the mirror, right, same thing here, look at that from the sides. So it just looks like those diamonds are almost coming into the basket, like they're flowing into the basket of the stone there. And that is $465 a carat with, if we're doing the free gold and free diamonds. And that's a carat of 6 in, a lot of free diamonds there. We also have the Potaiba, 1130568. It's been such a joy to bring this sale event to you. I'm going to be back with you on March 4th, which is Wednesday. That is our next broadcast at 5 o'clock Pacific. That's 7 Central. That's 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you then. I hope you don't forget about us on Wednesday, okay? Wednesday night, we kick off a big week. There's going to be a lot of exciting pieces, brand new pieces, designs you've never seen before. It's going to be a lot of fun. And you know me, I'm going to keep the values going for you. But here's 1130568, a beautiful, yeah, it's the 113. It's a really new one. It's an 18 karat gold piece, 57 points of the Paraiba, 103 in the diamonds, couple of baguettes, and the rest in the round brilliance. And a beautiful 18 karat gold white gold setting, staying in the white gold. We'll size it and get it right out to you, as we will everything. And this one's going down to, forget about that 12,000, another $13,000 piece. It was $12,999. We're going even lower than that here for you. This one is coming on down to just $3,999. We had the more green blue. This really is that blue green split. It's really that 50-50 blend of those two colors. And remember, that's $3,500 basically. It's $3,519 to get that piece at checkout. So there aren't many blue-green Paraibas that are really considered the signature color of this stone. There just aren't many that come down to $3,500 in today's day and age. It is one of the rarest stones out there in the world. So to be able to get that for $3,519 is really remarkable. So a huge value there, and I'll try it on for you. And if there are any other, listen, we got the last pair of studs here for you. We've got the beautiful Potaiba you're seeing now. The finishing on the inside, I'll also show that when we go back up close. But remember, we are about down to 1 minute left, 12% savings, and only about 2 more minutes on the phone lines to keep those open after we go off the air. So highly recommend calling in as quickly as you can. That one's going to be $3,519. There's our countdown. If there is still anything else you want to check on availability from today, and look at that under gallery, there it is. Fully finished on the inside, one of the cleanest and brightest blue-green Paraibas we have. 40 seconds remaining to go. Again, thank you, not just for watching and shopping today, but always here at TVON. We exist because of you, your support, your love, your loyalty. Thank you for that. We've got our big Wednesday show kicking off Wednesday night at 5. That's 5 p.m. Pacific, again, 8 p.m. Eastern. We've got our Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's all in the evening hours. Our Saturday and Sundays are during the daytime. So keep that in mind. All the details are available to you. But again, very important to join us on Wednesday night. Lots of brand new, exciting things. Really new, really fresh, really updated designs. I can't wait to see you then. Hope you have a great rest of your Sunday and Monday and Tuesday in the meantime. Thank you again so much for watching and shopping with us here at TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on Wednesday night.